Welcome back to the pack, guys, and welcome to another DQT numbering event stream. We got Dragon Quest 10. Dragon Quest 10 finally here. We didn't get no music. I should probably come back to this intro and put on some music. That would be a little bit of fun. May as well. And to do that, out of just so everyone could figure that out for themselves, there's ways to do that. All right, let's Sup, Dranik, always on time, man. Always. You gotta love Dranik. Let's really quick. Where's the event? I can't even find the event. Oh, here it is. Now open. Let's watch the intro now again. Where's the intro? How do I watch the intro? Here it is. Prologue play. No! This is not what I want. Skip this. Where's the beginning? This thing. Here it is. It's just the regular drag. See, it's not even Dragon Quest TAC 10 music. It's just, hey, we got Evil Land there. You pulled Luminary and Anlucia already? Oh, man. Alright. Alright. Alright, Dranik. Alright, I see how it is. We're going in, though. We're definitely going to go in on this check. That's for sure. Hey, we got even more title screen stuff. That's crazy. Looks nice. I bet you can't have a horizontal thumbnail, huh? These would be beautiful thumbnails. I mean, these would be amazing thumbnails. Alright, so we do have new tacked cards. Let's see how much gems I have. I have 5k paid gems. There's only 3,000 for another 50 pull 5S guarantee if they give that to us at the 2-year, let's say. So I have like 500 paid tack point things that I could buy. Like this. Could totally buy this. Which is fine because it's like I can't even get a 3k anyway. May as well get this. Let's get this. As I'm farming the event, this should fill up a little bit. And it gives you 50k gems. I mean gold, which isn't bad. You got stamina. We got guild stuff. Let's see who's gotten heroes and whatnot. Oh, you got aces. Aces got both already. Jesus Christ, aces, man. He don't wait. He don't wait for shit. He has everything. No, let's ignore that. Let's go to the shop, because the shop's probably going to be interesting. We do have a new set, Dragon Quest X. That's kind of... That's a bait if I've seen one. What? That's a terrible set. That's awful. I'd rather buy this. If I was going to buy something, I'd buy this. Yeah, okay. Let's see Dragon Quest X. So we have 10 more tickets. So here's the thing. We got 10 tickets for Anlucia just for logging in the past few days. We're getting 10 more here, 10 more of Mal Luminary, and then we literally get 3 of each from logins, and then another 4 of each from logins. So that's 7 for both, right? That's, 14 there, 30 there from all the other stuff. You're talking 44 tickets. That's a lot, if I'm not mistaken. 44. Looking forward to this weapon. Hoping for probably the creation magic. Yeah, creation magic is what I'm gonna go for. Fairy light sleep success rate wouldn't be a bad secondary, so wouldn't wisdom, but hopefully it's all creation magic potency. What about this one? Ultima Sword, Twin Lightning's Edge. Okay, interesting. Very, very interesting. You do have a little bit of stuff for some of the A units here. Huser's Greatsword. Yeah, his stuff's pretty good too. He's the best A rank in the game. Listen to me. Everybody else is wrong. He's the best A rank in the game. Well, JP's right, because they got it right? I think. I think they got it right. I could be wrong. But I'm assuming they got it right. A lot of stuff here. Ooh, 3K, 3,000, sorry, whatever, 3 gold stacks here in the back. Instead of the usual 2. Just like what we got, so that's pretty good. Alright. And then we also can get tact points. I would just straight up put this to here, Anlucia. I care about Anlucia more than the rest. I'll get my copy of Maldragora, probably. I don't know. We'll figure that out along the way. I saved my dailies. I did save my dailies. Let's do a few ticket pulls. Maybe I should advertise my stream elsewhere. I don't stream often, so I may as well. Let's share. We'll throw this up on the Discords. Stream. I'll put it on streams. Here we go. Streams. We'll put it in the community creator. We'll put it elsewhere as well. Wonderful. Everybody's probably streaming at the same time. Kage's probably streaming. DQT's player spends over 10k unable to play 10 plus days. What is that? He put that up at 7:43. I have no idea what that video is. And then there is the other server, which is Kage's. So we'll throw it up on Kage's. We'll throw it into the self-promote tab. And there we go. I throw it up on the Reddit, but you know how Reddit is. So. Oh, I could throw it in the guild chat. And then we could watch Tropical, because we won't be hearing much in the background, so definitely not going to be interrupting. Chase says he quit DQT. He did? Or is he bluffing? No way. No way. Chase quit DQT? There's no... What? Already? Hold on. Is this a joke? After all that. Hold on. Now we gotta watch this on air.
Hey there, guys. This is Kage DQT.
And then if you want, give this another watch, so that way,
You know, the game's in a really dark place lately.
Give this another watch. Oh, no, he's right there.
Really don't want to be the
He's
guy
literally right there.
at this point.
He's bot streaming anymore. Not streaming any more DQT content.
So as of...
But he was just live just now. He was just now live. Let's hop over here. I'm gonna throw this in here.
Literally right there.
Since
streaming anymore, not streaming any more DQT content.
So as of...
But he was just live just now. He's just now live. Let's hop.
Yeah, so watch that video. Give him a view, because I don't want to steal his views, right?
So as of...
Make the music yourself pack. Sing along. Sing along to what?
There's a player in the community.
Hello.
His name is Jam. He's in the guild store.
That's what you threw in my chat. Hello. All right, hello.
This guy has not been able to get into
Ghost
the
of
game at all.
Delta, Dota.
Let's find this guild here.
What are you looking for? You went to stream start. Fixed now. Oh, you hit the live. If you hit the live button in the corner here, usually it's in the corner. That'll take you to the live. That's what you're talking. I have no idea what you're talking about, though. I'll be on Kage's server, though, for the voice chat. Pack on air.
Okay.
If anyone's interested.
So
Fixed now, but I did,
now,
but didn't work.
This man is 10 days unable to play this game. He has not been able to play.
Oh, he's talking about JM. Yeah.
I want to see if anybody else in this guild's been affected. He mentioned somebody else had some issues as well. And these guys are
Always
all
interested
asking their
in you.
neighbors to help
Aw,
get
that's
him
sweet.
situated. There's another
It's real
person
sweet.
40 hours they're not able to play. And I'm not sure what caused this. There's some speculation that it could have been from ranking up a certain unit to 8. It caused this
Ranking
issue.
up a unit
If
to
anybody
8?
else has had some similar issues lately,
What is he
let me
talking
know.
about?
Speak up, because this is a pretty big issue. And
Is he loud
this is
right
part
now?
of the
Because he's
reason
not
why
loud
I'm
for
doing
me.
this video. So I've talked to JM. There's been no real traction. Obviously, he's now 10 days unable to play. And this man's dropped over $10,000 since he's played this game. Like, he should be considered a high-value player in the game. And instead, he gets generic bullshit responses like this. This is back on E2. I mean, it's probably his time zone. It's like, thank you for contacting Dragon Quest Tax 14. We apologize for any inconvenience that may have been
Sup?
caused. We have found that attempting the following troubleshooting may resolve the issue. Please attempt the following
Hello.
after securing at least 1 gigabyte of storage
Hello.
space. Change your internet connection environment.
How goes it?
3G, 4G LTE.
No, it
Change
says
the
you're
connection.
muted.
Use restore data. Tap on data management. In the middle area.
Says I'm
of the
muted.
Screen, then tap on restore data. You know, all this. Okay.
How goes it?
I get it. That's first response customer
Yeah, pretty
service.
good, mate.
Okay,
Yourself?
right. Well,
Pretty good.
we get to number 2 here now.
Just
And it's
chilling. I came from a
Same.
rehearsal. We're just watching, actually, Kage, I'm watching one of your videos on air. I guess it was JM. I was taking a little peek. But yeah.
That's why I'm not on air right now, because, fuck Square.
Yeah? You feel that way?
Yeah, they did this
'Cause-
guy pretty fucking dirty after I read the responses.
Yeah, this is exactly the way that the responses went for me when I was trying to get my, what was it, 100 pay gems, I think it is. You get 100 pay gems if you're like missing a day, right, of like passport.
Right.
And it took me like 6 weeks to get anything from them, and I had this like long correspondence, and it's not worth 100 pay gems, you know what I mean? So it's just
They
like
go through all that rubbish, yeah.
Exactly. So I was just like, they could have made it easy for the both of us, but they didn't. So
There's a lot of companies are doing that. Like, there was someone who spent over 100k for his single character. I think you guys know about this, for Diablo Immortal.
Yep.
Yeah, and then he gated himself out of playing against other people, which is kind of hilarious because this player was like, well, just be a whale on things, and you're never going to go against me, so it doesn't matter type thing. So he had all these pro sort of arguments as to why games should be like that, but then he spent too much, so he gated himself out of it, and like, until a lot of different people sort of made noise, he just got ignored. And I'm like, as much as I sort of don't like the pay to win, I don't like Diablo Immortal or the whole structure around it, if you have a customer that is paying you $100,000 and your response to them is basically like, oh, just make a support ticket and then we'll ignore you, like, that's insane to me. And the fact that all these whales can just get ignored, you think this is the kind of people where, even if the customer response stuff is pretty shit normally, these are the people that you'd want to make an exception for.
See, it makes sense when Pac had to deal with 6 weeks to get a small snippet of gems, because he's not, he's
not paying that much for them.
No,
Yeah.
he's not paying that much for him. If they get something out of him, great. If not, they don't really give a fuck. But for them to just kind of snub this guy who's put, over 10 grand into the game and is in a guild with a lot of other high-paying people. I mean, he's supposedly a high-value customer. Apparently, high-value customer can go high-value fuck yourself.
Yeah, it seems utterly bizarre to me.
At least Octopath isn't doing that shit. Like, Octo, they were gonna kind of fuck people on some compensation, and then they realized, you know what, this is a really bad idea. We're gonna make sure everybody gets the compensation for anybody who completed the banner. It doesn't matter what. And it's like, holy shit, okay, so maybe it's not Square, maybe it's fucking Aiming. Who, because this is a different company running Octo.
Yep.
what other games has Aiming done, and have they ever been successful?
Let me look. I mean, I know they've done some other stuff. I thought they did Caravan Store, which is still going on the PlayStation Network. And I played that for a bit.
I mean, sometimes it can just be like the specific devs with it, or some of the partnership with who they're with. So, say for example, Gears Pop was like one of the shitty mobile games I ever played. Completely scummy. It was sort of left to rot because Mediatonic started working on Fall Guys. Fall Guys was then successful, so like, this game's not worth money, so we're going to give fuck all customer support, we're going to give fuck all anything, we're just going to leave the game. It'll be up and then it'll rot, and then ended up off, and all the players are like, well, a lot of them were achievement hunters and things. Well, going, hang on, we're meant to pay like 10 grand plus, from where we are now to be able to get all the achievements. Like, this is absolutely nuts. Like, what's going to happen to do this? So it took like a huge community effort, constantly banging onto the Microsoft side of things to get sort of anything changed to make stuff a bit more doable for them before the game closed. But because of that fiasco, if someone starts like the Gear series now, they can't possibly get all the achievements for the series. They can't finish everything, which, to some people is nothing, to some people it's everything. But for the players going through that at the time, it was just horrible.
So for aiming, the longest game they have on the US market is Caravan Stories, and that was back in 2017. I think it's definitely still going on PlayStation. And then apparently they have something called World of Demons that launched on the Apple Arcade last year, which anything on the Apple Arcade isn't like a pay-to-win game. That's just simply a game padded to Apple Arcade for kind of like Xbox Game Pass for phones.
So
Those type of games don't have...
how are they coming along with that, though? You said they're still doing some of that.
Let's see, so they're doing... they launched another new game, Alchemy of Magic, from Caravan Stories. So it seems like the only things that they've been able to really latch onto in the North American market is Caravan Stories. Because let's face it, World of Demons is just a one and done. They partnered with Platinum Games, they put that out, and that's in the arcade. That's not, they don't have to do much for that.
Mm-hmm.
And Dragon Quest Tact, which originally came out July 16th of 2020. They don't have a lot of games under their belt. They're not a big company. They've got some other side games, but they're all in JP, and their credentials look to go back to, let's see here,
There we go.
2012. They've been around for like 10 years. So in 10 years, they've got 2 games, technically 3, that have broken into the Western market. So not great.
Yeah. Not very great. This is like their first big title then. In the sense. I mean, like, as far as like a franchise goes.
Caravan Stories has done really well, which I don't know the numbers on it. I played a little bit of it. It wasn't, it just didn't wow me, but it was for free on PlayStation. I gave it a try, and I didn't even realize it was their game until much later on.
It's weird. They said, Malcolm's response is that they can't take an official stance on VPNs or emulate, specifically emulators, and it's like, well, then just do it covert. Like, don't make an announcement, because usually when they make a change, they make an announcement, but they're vague anyways with a lot of things. Like, just remember when they said something about arena cheaters? They'd never said, there are people cheating in arena. They never said it. So why can't they just do the same thing here? Just be like, super covert about it.
Apparently,
I'm fine with it.
iPhone, from what he's told me, he's been playing on iPhone.
So he can't try Android? He hasn't give that a shot?
I don't know.
So he doesn't even have an emulator. He just has a VPN.
That's the scary thing. That is the scary thing.
Aren't iPhones in China different though?
They might be. I mean, that whole government has a pretty good lock on technology, so maybe.
Like, they have to have like backdoor access to everything and weird shit going on. It can't just be given to people.
That corrupted his account, because this goes beyond a device issue, because he can play on his phone.
Oh, he's tried other phones and it didn't work.
No, he tried his phone.
He tried his phone. His phone's able to play the game,
but not with his account. That's what happened to Nib. Yeah. I tried logging in for him. On all my different devices, I tried logging in for him. It wouldn't work.
How did Nib fix this thing?
When the assets updated, it just worked. So the day of the update, it didn't work.
I had a similar
and
thing
then
where I could just never log in. Nothing worked, and I didn't realize that, you know, there were sort of methods I could get to, you know, sort of recover it better. I'm pretty sure I did have it backed up. And then I thought maybe I was crazy and I didn't actually back it up, but a few other people that I've heard have had like similar issues where their account just randomly got corrupted. So I'm thinking now that maybe that's what's actually happened to mine.
Yours, you can't log in either?
No, this happened to me about 4 months into the game.
Oh.
I swore I'd backed it up and everything, and then yeah, just one day I couldn't log in, backup stuff didn't work, it always told me there was an error. But I didn't know that I could go to the
Like I said, we got the update. It
wouldn't.
wouldn't work for Nib, and we're just like, oh shit. Well, I guess he's just not gonna participate for, you know, like Guild v Guild or whatever it was. And then the assets updated overnight. I'm like, oh, random assets update. I'm like, go ahead, try it again, Nib. And he tried it again. It worked, just like magic. So.
Yeah, well, maybe the assets updating fixed it.
All right, it looks like we got one S unit at least on number 8.
Us.
It's just scary that
And then gold here.
his situation just got worked out on its own. But if he actually needed to lean on customer support, he'd be another one who'd be fucked because he hasn't spent as much money as JM.
I mean, it's possible that the devs realise there's some issue or some corruption that could happen, and then that they found a workaround to fix it, but they just don't want to tell anyone about this sort of stuff. But yeah, I guess that's a very separate issue from shitty customer service, especially for your whales.
Oh. Oh.
You got King She Slime and Bone Bazza.
Yeah, that's a bone Bazza.
No, I just wanted to call it that because you're sick of me calling everything Bazza.
Well, Bodon and you call him Baza. Baron and you call him Baza. Oh well.
Do you butcher your wife's name too?
Apparently
No,
it's
her
an
name's
Australian thing.
Jacinta, so that's pretty easy.
Oh, okay. It's probably not her real name.
I mean, she's got a Y instead of an I, so technically her parents butchered her name.
See, you're giving Kage too much info. Stop that. While you're
Yeah,
ahead,
I don't know what your
you know.
wife's name is. Although,
I mean,
I
mean, look, she's a pretty private person. She doesn't really have that much on. You could probably look. I mean, she's a doctor here, right? So her stuff is sort of, in terms of that, is
Wow.
sort of semi-public.
I say
if you
don't
look at
say
her industry, but
I
it
say
doesn't-
don't say a lot, and then he says more about it. That's just.
yeah, it's like,
Alright.
well, by the way, if you
Yeah.
looked here, you could
Yeah,
find.
but the point is sort of that's all that she really has. She doesn't then have like a huge social media presence. She doesn't have a lot of these profiles. I think she sort of doesn't really have time for that kind of stuff anyway. And she's not that way inclined. Whereas I'm
Well,
not
yeah,
a particularly
because
private
she's-
person.
working for both of you.
Yeah. Hey, I made money. I made money this week because
Hey,
my last
nice.
job was like, hey, we went a review and we underpaid you $1,500. So here's some money. And I had to jump through a lot of hoops to refill and stuff to show that I currently live where I am, etc., etc.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so I'm not useless this year. I've actually made some money. I mean, I should have had $1,500, you know, 4 or 5 years ago from it, but
Yeah, you would have put it straight towards investments, and you would have had 10,000 out of it by now. Obviously, knowing you.
I wouldn't have done it quite that bad. Like, I'm a very fiscally conservative person. I probably would have just had it as an offset thing. Yeah, whereas now, what I plan on doing with that money is literally leaving it in my bank account so I pay less interest on the home loan. That's it. I'm not going to spend a cent of it. Fucking miser. And normally Kage is the type like, spend on this, spend on the game, but I think today he's not going to do that.
Oh, go spend an octo instead. More for your money.
Hey, it's still going to square, just not aiming, huh?
Right, which aiming seems to be the real fucking problem here.
It's weird because their game actually is nice. You know, you see some of the other gotchas like DNA didn't do too good on Die. I mean, it was okay, but
That company did ban on Pokemon Masters as well. It started off okay, and then it just got progressively worse, and that seems to be their MO. They don't know how to keep a game going and keep a player base engaged. They just want to get you in there for a month and then gouge the fuck out of you.
so are game companies that are successful and make a nice looking game just like hot chicks, you know, they gotta be crazier? You know what I mean? Like the hotter they are, the crazier they are.
There's plenty of bad-looking games that are shit and still try and gouge people.
But look,
I
I mean,
Gears
the customer
Pop was like
service here
that.
is bad, right? In a sense, and you
Yep,
know,
yep.
Malcolm's
In
been
a
great,
sense,
but
they're terrible.
yeah, but Malcolm's been great, and some other things have been nice. Like, I think Duel Links.
Well,
Did they ever get?
but I know
Did
he really
Duel
can't
Links
do
ever get a
anything.
fix on their cheaters? Did they?
I don't know.
Whatever.
I think you may be right about the hot chick thing, because that hot chick didn't give you the time of day for a couple of pennies.
But in this sense, like, the analogy is supposed to be that, like, the better, because this is a nice game. This is a really, really nice game. But they're not giving us the time of day for the customer service. Like, it's really bad customer service on the part of aiming. I mean, they have Square represent them. Like, when we email them, we're not emailing aiming. We email Square, and then Square is like, hey, aiming. Why can't we just talk to aiming?
That may not even be Square. That could be like some third-party company offshore that's handling all those requests.
Right,
doubt
that's
it's
fair.
actually
That's fair.
Square.
But
I know from Microsoft sort of side of things that when people would put support tickets in and stuff like that, they have what they call CES teams. So they have a team of people that specifically look at this stuff that are mostly contractors.
has JM seen all the support that's been behind him?
He apparently posted on my video a couple of minutes ago, and I mean, he's the one who gave me his responses, so he's definitely seen a lot.
Well, that's good. Maybe you could encourage him to play Octo instead. But if this doesn't work out, but hopefully this does work out, ideally.
We'll see.
Because, I mean, the guy's gonna have to play something else eventually one day, and if he's gonna put, like, this much money into a game, it might as well be a good one that's, like, good and treats him well.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. Did you see, like, how many people have changed their name to, like, JM is free and this and that? Yeah.
JM or just for JM. I've seen that the main server in Discord changed the thing for that. I looked at this and I'm like, what the fuck is Justice for IM? And then looking at it, it's like, oh, it's meant to be a J. Okay, yep.
That's funny. Yeah. I don't know.
I warned Malcolm things were gonna get fucking serious.
Yeah.
I mean, people were already, anger was sort of building over a lot of things that we were sort of getting shortchanged with. I know, like, there are points where we certainly got a bit better than JP did, in terms of us, getting quality of life features ahead of them and everything. But then on the flip side, we've had a lot less stamina and, events to be able to, farm things and stuff like that. So us getting sort of, extra level cap or things with certain events is not always sort of... It's not been 100%, hey, this is definitely better off than Japan. It's sort of like, it's a bit of a side thing. Probably a bit better off in that regard, but then we've had stuff that's shit, like the whole neutered thing, and like Malcolm's response, like as much as I love Malcolm, I thought was terrible, where it's like, okay, we have missed out on shit tons of value banners that JP's got, and you're basically going, well, you got the shitty neutered one, which was nowhere near as good as those, still costs the same amount of money, but we can say that we're not going to give you another good one later. And you're like, that's not really...
I'll say this, though. If they gave us the value banners in the short crunch time that we had, we would have had to skip out on a few of them anyway. Like, because of the crunch, because we don't have enough gems and all that jazz, our stamina's less, so we're spending, because you want to be able to get the event unit, so you have to spend stamina, gems to get more stamina. You have to. I'm not gonna...
Look, that's
it's pretty reasonable to say.
But instead, it's sort of like, okay, we're going to give you none of these great ones that they've got. I mean, we got the 48-hour one, so I'll include those, I'll be fair. But, like, every month, they were getting this really good high-value banner for free gems, of which we got none of those.
No, so those were straight-up free banners. Like, you don't even have to... Like, you don't have to pump any... Okay, wow.
Pay gems, so I'm talking about like the white banner, for example, where they had heroes, and at the last one it had that you got a ticket and you could pick whichever one of these like male heroes you wanted, and they had the waifu banner. And I looked to when I was chatting to someone through the JP tagged Twitter. And yeah, it worked out that every single month they were going, here's one, here's one, here's one. And I'm like, wait, we missed out on this, we missed out on this, we missed out on this, we missed out on this. There was actually a lot that we haven't got. And so then it was like, oh, but here's a paid one that's also nowhere near as good as theirs. It's like, that seems like weird. Like, yes, it makes sense we'd miss out on some stuff because of, you know, sort of the catch up and everything like that. Okay, I kind of get that. But then it seems weird to give us like a worse value banner, not the same, not here's a bit better to make up for the fact that you guys are getting sort of railroad into going quicker, and if you pay us, we'll give you this really cool thing, which I thought would have got more people to pay. It's, you know, here's a massively nerfed version of theirs, and the official response to, hey, we see just how bad this has been, you know, comparatively, is, well, we didn't say we're not going to give you the proper or a decent one later.
And we're not confirming that we are either, because we can't confirm that we are.
Exactly. Well, yeah, you don't know that we won't give you something good in future, so why are you complaining about this
right.
now?
It's funny, because that banner had to land in between 1.5 and 2 year for us to get it roughly where they would have got it. But, you know, them, with their mindset, they cannot give something mid-season like that, you know, like they have to land it on an anniversary. They have to. It's like... It's like an autistic, no, not even, it's like it's an OCD ritual, you know, that they just have.
But then they didn't do that with Sorrow. They gave us Sorrow out of the 1.5 year thing.
But they still labeled it as if it was, so it was strange. They had to for Sorrow. Sorrow was funny.
Yeah, so, I mean, they're not consistent with any of this sort of stuff. That's the sort of weird bit.
Yeah, no, it's been pretty bad. But, you know, I guess if they have free tickets to give us, they should have just straight up gave us the free tickets. I don't see why not. Again, it's hard for them to give us all these value banners and all these other banners that we've missed if we have to spend gems on them. Because we don't have as many gems as JP did going into it. But the free ticket ones that you just mentioned, oh, you just use a ticket and get your favorite male hero?
That's exactly. Just
that bit hard.
Hey, you know, just have a statement going, hey, in lieu of the fact that you've missed out on, because, you know, we started 28 weeks behind. Our events are now 15 weeks behind. So it's like 13 weeks of, you know, stamina that we've missed and everything. They gave us, you know, a certain amount of herbs, but that's a drop in the ocean compared to what we've missed for that. You know, same with the gems for all this stuff, same with the time to farm things. Just be like, look, you know, hey, we're catching you guys up, so here's a catch-up value banner. We're going to give you gems, or we'll give you, like, a ticket where it's like, here's ticket A with, you know, a certain couple of units you pick from. Here's some of this. Just give us something to go, hey, and with it being recognized, so it wouldn't annoy Japan, wouldn't have any problems with that sort of stuff, but going like, hey, you've caught up a lot, this has caused you guys some problems, here's like some bonus for a catch-up thing. So that, yes, you know, we've acknowledged there's a change, we've acknowledged these differences, and, you know, we hear you're upset with the pace of something, so here's something that sort of makes everyone happy. And I know not everyone's going to be completely happy or something like that, but it seems like they really needed to have done something to address that.
Did you see Chase's video calculating roughly how much gem? I mean, I've done rough calculations myself back in the day, but Chase had to make he had to make 2 videos because I think he made a mistake in the first one. I pointed it out, so he made another one.
Nice.
But he and even his is like a low estimate of how much a day one player, you know, knowing what they're doing, would be losing, right? Like at the upper limits, because they should pay us at the upper limits, not the lower limit. Like if they're gonna pay us out, they should pay us out at the upper limit. And you know, for passport and non-passport players, it's different how much gold you would have lost over the course of 6 months. 6 months of crunch time, eventually. Like, once when we're finally caught up, that's like 6 months minus like 2 weeks of crunch time. So, yeah, paying us all that back would be a stupid amount of gems.
From a prior calculation, I worked out it was 616,000 gold and 31,500 stamina. But that was a few events ago, and we've now caught up almost 2 weeks since.
But you have to count some of the stamina as gems, because you're going to end up doing more refreshes than JP will. And I wouldn't shortchange that. I would go 40 gems a day. 40 times 4 gems. So let's say
But you also
160
get
gems
gems
a day.
each day for like
Right.
stuff, the login bonus, that you get that goes around. You have 8 days of that sort of stuff. You get the 200 a week for doing the event, like enough of the daily events. You get stuff from just liking people's things. So depending on how many refreshes a day, like you'd either get extra gems or you'd be at something like parity or maybe lose a couple. But again, people would feel the need to do less refreshes if you got 2 weeks to farm this campaign unit instead of 1. People would spend less on refreshes if they go, hey, you're going to get more sort of double drop rate events or half stam events, or that last for longer, or hey, you're wanting to level up these units. Well, guess what? There you've got an extra 12, 13 weeks of daily XP.
But that is what JP gets. So
Yep.
technically, they're less motivated to spend gems on refreshes too. And maybe, let's say the MO is to get people to spend on gem refreshes anyways. Okay, then why aren't they doing it to JP? Get them to spend their gems. But clearly, there has to be, like, an upper limit. They're like, okay, this is, like, a reasonable amount to get them to spend before they start, I don't know, rioting. And that's the weird thing. Malcolm literally said, and I don't find this helpful. I really don't. He said, basically, I take them the feedback, and if I keep taking them the feedback, they're eventually like, oh, this one's the problem, because they keeps coming back up. But the ones that people forget about or give up on, those ones we'll never fix because we don't have to, because we're not pressured to. And I think that's a bad approach, because sometimes people are stupid. Right? Not in this case, but sometimes people are stupid and they're vocal about the wrong things, right? It's some things just need a fix because they need a fix. And if you have a brain and you could work it out, go through the logic, go through the reason, whatever, and be like, oh yeah, shit. 60,000 gems that they've, per stamina and everything that they've missed out on. That's the value. Let's say 60, 80,000 gems or something like that. That's a lot. That's a significant number. Let's say. And I think they should value something based on, again, that they could figure it out. They don't have to. I don't think they should wait for everyone to complain about a thing. Like, if it's reasonable, if it fits, they should do it. There should be logic. They shouldn't be pressured to
a problem and go, hey, we're accelerating people forward. They're going to miss out on, like, just dailies worth of stamina. They're going to miss out on these gem bonuses. They're going to miss out on, all this extra XP.
Here's the thing. Back in the day, we complained, right? We complained because we're 6 months behind, so we weren't getting holiday units on the holiday, right? So their idea is like, okay, fine, we will accelerate then, because the player base continued to complain and complain for long enough that we're accelerating. And now look where it's got us. They didn't go in with the right game plan, but now they're stuck, right? Now they're like, let's say 3 months behind or whatever it is, right? Like, they're in this middle part, which even worse than just being 6 months behind. Because now not only do the holidays not line up, the anniversaries don't either. So it's a limbo space. It's even worse. And now people are complaining, and to get rid of the complaints, they have to accelerate faster. And it's like the only way that they should have done the whole acceleration is by paying us out just over time. And here's what they're worried about, and I know what they're worried about. The normal player base that's not on Discord has no idea why they're being given all these free things. They have no idea that there's a crunch. They have no idea that it's even hard. They're completely...
Posting, like a notice, just a little bit of communication to be like, hey,
but they don't know that they're missing out, so they're not complaining. The average player base has no... We know. They don't. And that's funny. But... So, one of the issues with that is they just don't want to... Imagine if they paid us out for how many ever months it was till we caught up. Okay, now we're caught up. Okay, let's put the brakes on paying them out now. We don't have to pay them out. They're even with JP. Let's keep them even with JP. Suddenly, everyone in the loop would be like, okay, this is what we were expecting. This is normal, right? And everyone out of the loop would be like, what the fuck? I was being given extra... You took away my stamina. You took away... I like that bonus stamina we were getting. Why all of a sudden are we not getting the bonus stamina we've been getting? Why everything's become harder? Why is everything slow? They're gonna freak out. You know, they won't understand. Sup, Fukudoi? How's it going, man?
That's what I'm saying. If they had an in-game notice just saying, hey, we're trying to catch up to Japan, so while we do this, like...
It's so
events will be a bit
convoluted
shorter,
to
we'll have
explain,
some
though.
overlap.
Just look how you'd lose everybody there.
I don't think
I don't
it's that
think
hard
anyone's
to
gonna
explain.
rate. I don't
Just
think the
saying,
players
look,
are gonna read
we
it, though.
started 6 months behind Japan. We're now trying to catch up, so it'll be, closer to parity, or we've got to catch up to, the certain bit.
I don't think
so
they'll
we're
read
gonna
it,
give you a
though.
bit of a bonus while we do that. It's not hard.
I don't think they'll read it,
that kind
though.
of communication is not difficult.
I don't think they'll read it, though. They just won't. You have to assume they. I'm pretty sure that they just won't read notices.
I mean, that is a fair point. I know that's been a problem with Gears stuff, where they'll put an in-game notice or they'll put stuff on the website, and people will read part of it and go, "Hey, cool, event's coming" or something, and then they'll post like an hour later, "Hey, I'm not getting my kills count towards this event." And it's like, we're giving you advance notice. The event starts on the weekend. This is a Wednesday. Oh, yeah.
So
that's
the thing.
That is a fair criticism.
It is a problem, and I know why they're doing it, because I had to work out why, because they won't tell us why. So, it's tough. I don't know how they're gonna square that circle, but fuck the rest of the player base that's not even engaged, because they don't make them. They're not putting money into the game. I think, not that much anyway. I could be wrong about that.
If the players, like you said, that don't care or don't pay attention or things like that, are also not paying money, I mean, clearly the company's not going to care about those players anyway, so...
What if, rather than... I don't know. What if the event... so we're talking about the crunch, Fukudoi. You're in the JP server. You guys don't have a crunch, but they're trying to catch up to... the Global is trying to catch up to Japan. And that's causing issues. And we're trying to discuss the issues, ways of resolving the issues, minimizing the symptoms of the problem. And sometimes the cure will lead the people that are out of the loop to be completely confused. So, yeah, okay. So what if events that came out had just lower stamina costs? So they didn't know, right? And then the next events, they just... once when we're caught up, suddenly have like the normal stamina cost. But there's no notice, there's no campaign, there's no specificity about it. So people aren't feeling like they missed out on something that they used to have. You know what I mean? Or something. I don't know. They need to give us something temporary. So essentially we'd be on the same playing field that Japan would have had in our place. But at the same time, not allow the normal player base, the non-Discord player base or Reddit player base, from knowing that it's happening. So that way, when it's finally taken away, they don't feel like something's being taken away. Right? Because we're not going to feel like something's being taken away. We're caught up, we're fine, we're happy. Great. But they definitely won't understand. Right? They're going to feel like, oh, you gave me this and now you're taking it. They will not understand. Stuff like that. So I don't know. They'll have to figure something out. Something covert. But it's possible. I really think it's possible. Because I've known about this problem. But I think I could drum up a solution if I thought about it long enough. I don't know. Kind of ran out of things to say about it, though. It's a shitty situation.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. If we don't get sort of, I guess, any real opportunity to, or any real estate opportunity, like, if we could go to Malcolm and go, hey, we've thought about this, here's some stuff, could the community vote on this, what are the concerns,
do you want me to do a live stream?
The devs that got that?
We could do, like, a community live stream. We'll talk, we'll have a discussion.
That could be good.
And then I'll have it on my channel, and it'll be like message to Malcolm or something.
Yeah.
Because
and that way it's not just us ranting going, this is shit, this is shit, this is bad. It's sort of like, look, here's some areas of concern. We'll try and be as articulate and concise as possible. We understand the issues that devs face with this sort of stuff, so we understand that nothing's perfect. But here's some ideas we're talking about, and we understand, that we may not get any of this, but this is sort of things that we think it's reasonable to ask for.
I think the great thing about narrowing in on their worries and their trouble and what they're trying to avoid, because clearly there seems to be a wall that they're not discussing because they can't disclose it, right? But Malcolm can't confirm or deny something. But if the community just happens to hit the nail on the head about what the thing is, and we're like, hey, we know it's this, do this, or if it's this, do this. Like there's only so many things it could be, and I'm pretty sure you've worked in that area, and there's plenty of other people in the community who've worked in a similar area, and we could brainstorm what it is, brainstorm fixes, and just pitch it kind of to Malcolm. And I think that's easier because he can't say, hey, this is the problem, and I don't know what we could do about it. He can't come out and say that, but we totally could. And if
community managers have their hands tied so much, because there's a lot of people look at them and go, "You work for a company, why aren't you fixing this?" And it's like, all they really are.
It would take the burden off of him too.
That gets...
It would take the burden off of him, and he'd finally be able to address some of those things without ever mentioning anything. And I think if we hosted some sort of live stream discussion group, we could do it through Discord and then record the whole thing and put it out to Malcolm, what we think, what's going on. I think that could be pretty productive, probably.
Cool, yeah.
We'll just have to, I guess, have Kage host it. I don't know. His is a little bigger than my channel.
Kage seems to sort of have more.
Because right now, like,
I know Malcolm will look at his stuff and send that to the devs, so that's potentially helpful.
Because, like, you'll see a complaint video from, like, Chase Games, but he won't get into, like, he doesn't know why, like, the devs are doing what they do, right? In his mind, he's just like, just put on the pressure, right? The more we complain, the quicker we get things. But their fixes will be shit. Because if we just complain about a thing, and their response is, okay, we'll just do this, and then haphazardly, push us to something, and, we end up, getting a shittier version, right? Like, their response to, okay, we definitely better get the 5S 50 unit banner. We're looking forward to that. They're like, okay, we got to make that work. We'll throw it on the anniversary 1.5 with less units. And we're like, hey, you better not give us less units. We already knew that they were going to do it. Like, this is what I mean. Like, we could predict pretty much what they're going to do. It's not that hard. Because there's only so many things you could do. There's only so many things you could do as a company. And there's no positive outlet for them, really. They're going towards one just negative outlet. And we're like, we know you're going to try this. And they try it. But it helps knowing that ahead of time. It helps knowing what their hang-up is and solving the hang-up. Because I could tell them, oh, you're stupid, and not understand there is a logos. There is some sort of logic behind why the rhyme or reason might not be the best, but there is something there. It's never nothing, It's never nothing.
If you basically go, hey, devs, you're all just a bunch of dumbasses, you're just, stupid. And there are, and I see a lot of that in the Gears forums, people just go, hey, you guys are idiots, and this is legitimate stuff that's happened. If you implement my suggestion and make this very specific change I want for the games, then it'll become the #1 played game on Xbox Live, I guarantee it. And the devs will read that sort of feed, well, I mean, they probably won't. They'll look at the first bit the person's saying and just turn off, like there's no way they're going to read the rest of it. But, like, there are people who legitimately will give feedback in the shittiest way, and all the devs will go is, okay, players aren't happy about the game, but they're not going to listen to that person's suggestions for how to fix it, because the person comes across as having absolutely no understanding of sort of limitations.
You have to write this like it's a job application. You legit have to write these complaints like they're job applications. And for Chase, he's just like, and I disagree with him. It's just, it's just a disagreement, right? I disagree with the approach because I don't think it's just quantity. The quality of it matters a lot. If you're convincing, there's an art to it. Like I've gotten Malcolm to consider feedback before that, he totally ignored other feedback, and it's like, okay, this is the one you care about. But I worded it in a way, I was like, okay, so I had an experience with the Bot-on EX fight. It was the Dragon Master one, so not even the Dragonoid Bot-on. It was just the other Bot-on EX. And my Thwart Hog had too many awakenings to clear it. I had too much resistance on Thwarthog to clear it. And I didn't have the other unit, which would have been Grandmaster Nimzo, to get the perfect clear, or whatever it was, to get the, I think it was like 6 or 3 dragon fragments, I think. Whatever, not a big deal. Not a big deal. But I missed out on those. So I would have been able to get the full clear if I could toggle on and off the resistance perks that I got from Extra Awakenings. So I pitched it this way. I was like, Malcolm, did you know if you pay more money in this game, you could end up in a worse position sometimes? Really? You pay more and I'm getting we don't want to punish players for paying more, right? That was his kind of response. And it was true to a certain degree. Maybe not always. Maybe the likelihood of it happening is fairly low. But sometimes you'll get so many awakenings on a unit that it's actually detrimental to clearing a thing. Usually there's another.
To me with Blossoming Door 36.
Well, usually there's a workaround. Usually there's a
I
workaround.
had to change a
But-
lot of equipment and a lot of things. Whereas if I could have actually just lowered by down a couple, it would have been easier because I would have
Yeah.
had like the right equipment, the right amount of damage. I wouldn't have gone past that sort of 50% point, or got them to 50%, then get that buff before they should. Like I ended up having to give them a bunch of just shitty gear. To do that, and so it was like, oh cool, I've got more awakenings on this sort of stuff. I'm actually in a worse position. So I mean, that has happened to me as well, and I'm probably, pretty sure that would have happened to a few people in different situations with certain fights where someone has, a good guide or something that's good to clear it. You're like, sorry, your stuff's too high, so now it goes out of this stuff. Or Elena, for example, with her, like I've got a couple of awakenings on her. She gets her battle start, has the extra agility. So there's points where, like, I've seen, like, here's an easy clear for some, older blossoming door. And I'm like, oh, cool, I've got all the units for this. This is great. I feel good because I've got these units. And then I go to do it, and it's like, oh, I miss out on the buff, for Elena, from this, buffing everyone because she goes too quick. And it's like, if I could turn that off, if I could go, here's this bonus, I don't want to put this on for this one, I will, not have it on for this battle. She doesn't get that extra, say, agility at the start, or she'll have the awakenings down, or whatever. If you can toggle certain things on and off, just like you can toggle attacks on and off for auto, something like that would be awesome. Gives us more ability to sort of customize the units and how strong we want them. Like, I'd love that. I can understand why it seems like a weird thing to ask for initially, but yeah, the way that you phrase it to him then is like, did you know that you can pay more for this and be worse off as a result of it? Because that's certainly not what they want. They want people to pay more money.
Yeah. So we'd pitched, constantly, there should be a toggle for the passives in, say, Blossoms, right? Like, why would I purchase the node, the knockback node on KSS, only to be punished by it, right? So
Yep.
let there be a toggle. Completely ignored it. But I slipped that one in along with the extra resistance thing causing an issue for a fight. Because usually I have a workaround. 99.9% of the time I have a workaround and I could clear it anyway. 99% of the time. Twice, and especially that one time, it actually got me. And I had no other option. None. Other people walked me through it. No option. There was no option. We'd gone through the gambit. It was that or nothing. So usually there's a workaround. So it's a very rare case, but still should be addressed because you shouldn't pay more for something and be punished for it. So, and I basically pitched him that way, and I was like, okay, and the blossoms are the same thing. It's different, you're paying with your gold and your blossoming mats, like the flowers and twigs, but it's still something. You're still paying more for a thing and being punished. Sure, it's in-game currency, but that has some sort of value. So yeah, that's kind of how I pitched it to Malcolm, and he took it to the devs that time. I'm pretty sure the other times he never took it to the devs. Never once. And he specifically messaged me about it, like, what's this thing? Please elaborate. What's going on? Why are you paying more and not getting something out of it? Timbo says the whole blossoming door system is stupid. Why make us play the same stages over and over again every month? Our box gets better and it gets easier, but just because something. I don't know. Let me see what he said there on my other phone. But it just becomes a chore. It does become a chore. It's gotten easier though. It is much more manageable. So I'm no longer upset about the blossoming door doing it every month. But I certainly was in the past months because the RNG was terrible. It was bad. It was really, really bad. But now it's a cakewalk, so it'll work itself out. And if other players don't quite have the units necessary, eventually they will. I'm not too worried about the blossoming doors either, so but let's hope they don't nail us with other hard content like that. It becomes a chore. You have to do it every month. You know, you have to do. You know what I've avoided doing? I've avoided doing Pruseless because we just have no time to spend stamina on Pruseless. I have to farm the events, and I barely get any of the units done. So I haven't been able to do Pruseless, and I haven't been able to get the claw, even though I'm done. I'm done with Pruseless 10. I have the full clear. If I want, every week I could just use skip tickets. But I can't spare the 200 stamina. And it's just, what, 200 stamina a week? I can't spare that.
Yep, 200 a week. Yep.
I can't spare that.
That's a lot in terms of us.
I already do 30 a day just for the crystals. The iridescent crystals. I can't do 200 a week on top of it. It's not possible, you know? So that's another thing with the crunch, is stuff like that. We get, you know, all these extra things that you could do every week if you wanted, or you could do every day if you want. You know, the hard story, this and that, and there's more things to farm. But the stamina pool has not gone up. So you really can't farm all those things, even though you need to. Like, I think most accounts, even, you know, high-end, a lot of the high-end accounts probably, you know, they're going to get their bunch of iridescent crystals and be done. But I think everyone should be doing, even without the refill, they should definitely be doing just 3 clears a day of the iridescent crystal stage. Just for the chance of getting it. It's like you on average, you'll get 2.1 a week. You'll get 2.1 a week, which is pretty good.
Bottleneck at the moment.
You'll get 2.1 a week. You're guaranteed to get 1 through your, your missions. Every now and then you'll get 1.
Yep.
Is that an earwig? Do you guys have those in Australia, earwigs? That's what we call them, an earbug.
Yep, we got them here.
Ah, goodness. It's on the wall here. Or is that a silver? No, it's not a silverfish. Definitely an earwig. We're growing, I was growing, what was it? Summer, like, squash and whatnot, and those things just ate it up. Surprisingly. Didn't know that earwigs will eat your squash in your garden, but they do. So yeah, what was I talking about? Before the earwig distracted me, what was I talking about?
Good question. Sort of lost as well because I'm playing at the same time.
I always live in the moment. I don't even know what I'm... See, this is why I couldn't write a pack bot. I couldn't write a pack bot because I don't even remember what I say half the time. All right, so Timbo says...
Chrysalis, I think.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Timbo's saying because Global gets screwed with shortened events and lost stamina, gold XP, blossom points, and everything else. Yeah. It's tough. Like, if you weren't clearing Blossoming Door 40 every month, you're probably, especially with the crunch, you're definitely feeling it. Heck, I wasn't feeling it initially, and I was like, oh, you know what? I'll just stop spending in the shop, stop buying the twigs. Ha 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 ha. And then suddenly, you know, the crunch hits even harder. And all these Blossom units get released at the same time. I'm just like, fuck.
Interesting 4 like lots of blossomings behind JP now, and like one of them was like his 1S unit, another one was his 3S units. The one that's coming up later this month, that's the only one where we have anything under an S left. But then obviously there's a lot of fucking sort of decent S units you'd probably want to give blossomings to, and then that becomes hard. Whereas it's like almost like Japan's given up, going, look, everyone's got A and unders and got enough. Let's just give up on this for now. Which is also probably why Erdrick, his blossoming thing needs a lot of lower mats as well.
Oh, Spikegeist is in the battle road, is he? Oh wow.
Yep, he sure is. That's why it was good to farm him.
Nice.
Oh, but you didn't. Okay, you just farmed him because Nibs told you he was good. You didn't realize.
Because Nibs told me he was good?
Yeah. Isn't that what you said?
No, it's the other way around.
Oh, you told Nibs he was good. Oh, but you didn't realize he was in the battle road.
I didn't know he was in the battle road. No, I was the first person that gave a shit about Spikegeist in like all of global. I was the first person to care about farming this guy. And I told people, hey, farm him and, you know, give him Burning Breath or whatever. He's a good unit. Blah, blah, blah. Right? And a lot of people did just that. So I had him at 4 Wake because with the Claria thing, I couldn't take him to max. Again, crunched. There wasn't enough time. But I got him to 4 Wake during that, and I got him to 5 Awake here now, finally. And 1 point in agility. So far, that's all I have. Just an extra point in agility, so it's not bad. But he's already level 110. So I max leveled him well before the battle road anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, let's see. Japan have also problem with Blossom unit. They release every 3 weeks a new Blossom units. Not that bad. Not that bad.
We're only, to put it this way, Star, we're only 12 entire units behind you in terms of blossoming, and we're going to get 5 of those towards the end of our month. So
Yeah,
we'll
5 in a
catch up
month.
even quicker. So, yep. So then we'll basically be 7 behind, unless, you know, if you get any more.
How many did we get in July? Just how many did we get? Yeah.
I don't know the number, but it was a lot.
Yeah.
They squished so much together.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's definitely interesting. But JP has it easy. Yeah, you guys have it easy. Don't worry. Like 3 weeks. If you're clearing blossoming 40 every month and you're getting, you know, mats from the shop, if you really need the mats in the shop, there are mats in the shop. There's no way that you're not gonna have a surplus. You're just gonna have a surplus of mats that you'll never use. So
that's why Erdrick, I think, costs quite a bit for his as well, and
They-
costs, you know, bits of the S, the A, and the D onwards.
So that's
ones.
interesting. So the materials used for that are exactly the same as the blossoming mats.
I believe so, yeah.
That's bizarre because it's not fitting the theme of like a new tree, is it? It's like he got a
No,
block.
it's not. But
So-
what it is them going, hey, people are probably getting too many at this point, so we want another sink for them. So we'll start releasing these kind of units with it.
That's gonna be weird. Like, how are they gonna do his regular blossom? Is he gonna get a regular blossom on top of it?
No idea.
Dude, that's one of the reasons why I don't want Erdrick. The guy is gonna be a massive, not just mats. I mean, like a gold sink.
Yep.
So I kind of just don't want it, especially with how global is. I don't think he's worth it. It sounds funny. Maybe if you don't pay for all the nodes and whatnot, maybe. But in the current state of global, I just don't think he's worth it. I think you could make.
Fuck off.
Who, what? What happened?
I just had another unexpected error has occurred.
Oh, in the game?
We're getting that so much lately, yeah.
You know what I've been getting? I run the battle road on auto, and it switches the battle prep on. I don't press it. I have the tapping thing is as far away from the battle prep button as possible, and somehow overnight the battle prep will turn on. Me having done nothing to do so, and I'm just like, okay, fuck. Like that one was new because it used to just be the error. So I set up like 3 points on the screen where it would tap, and it would basically tap me back into the stage, essentially. So no problem. So ran into an error middle of the night, and the auto clicker would just click me right back in or whatever it was. But now I can't fix this because it's the battle prep toggle. And if I have something clicking on the battle prep toggle, how many times is it going to click it? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't know what to do about that. Maybe I have it set so it hits battle start as well if the battle prep toggle turns on. I guess that's the best I could do. Maybe set 4 points on the screen where it taps. But I'll tell you, I missed like 20,000 event currency just because of that. Maybe
So,
more.
Speaking of missing event currency, I noted Japan had 34 days for their event, although possibly the last two were just them still being able to collect the swap shop stuff. But I think it was actually like a full 34 days. They probably had 2 after that collect it. We've got 30. I think it's gone. It says 30 days left. So possibly we not only with a bit of overlap, but then have 4 days less than them for this event. So they're still catching us up. And we were exactly 17 weeks behind them from 28 at the start of the Dragon Quest 9 event. Then we caught up an extra 6 days with the new campaign stuff. And then we caught up a week from that to Dragon Quest 10. So those two things caught us up a day under 2 weeks more. So we've gone from 28 at the start to 17 at Dragon Quest 9 to the start of Dragon Quest 10 is 15 weeks and 1 day behind. So they're still taking the opportunity to catch us up. Sort of about a week every time event or something new releases. Which is a reasonable amount. I wonder how long it'll take before they're like, hey, this is our bottleneck for translating and doing things. Because I watched Mad's video and he suggested we're sort of about there now, and I'm like, the fact that we've got less time for this event suggests that's not correct.
No, and that would leave us in the limbo space. That would be stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
They wouldn't have even started this if they thought that.
The event stuff don't work. No, I'd expect it's
the worst delay that they could give us. Yeah, exactly. The worst delay that they could possibly give us and it still work is 3 weeks. The best that they could give us is 1 week. And I probably think they'll settle on 2. Because our game is like, what, 10 days behind theirs? If we, because we're on a 27th and they're on a 17th, I think, for their month. Something like that, right?
Yeah.
So
keep in mind, though, that you'd have to adjust an extra day as well, because Japan's time, and so like if something was 1st of September for JP and something was 1st of September US, that would not be on the same day, at least not for me. I'd go to bed, get up the next day, and it would come out midday the next one.
Right, but they do everything on PST, so we'll use that as the baseline. So let's say, let's look it up then. When was it released? Dragon Quest Tact in JP. Okay, so it's July 16th, which would be like our 17th, you said, or 15th? 15th, right? So...
Yeah, so when it was 16th in Japan, it was 15 for you.
Yeah, exactly. So July 15th was the release date, let's say, just. Yep. And for us, it was January 27th.
Yep.
So now work the math. If we could be behind by just, I guess, 12 days, that would be nice.
Yeah, so almost 2 weeks sort of thing, so something like that, yeah.
Because when's our...
Not a big deal, because as Kage has pointed out, I think, very accurately, the more information we have, the more time we can go, hey, this unit seems really good, but I don't feel pressure to do this, I'm going to skip it because it's not that good. Or, hey, I think this, sort of value thing will come out later. Or, I'll wait, 6 months for this 2-year anniversary because all these ones will come out cheap then. Because we know all that sort of ahead of time. Whereas if we don't have that, I know some stuff like mine anniversaries may still be hard, but possibly, once global is sort of caught up, they might just go, look, we're just going to give you the same anniversaries as
Oh, nice,
Japan's
Jacob.
getting.
Nice. Jacob just
Nice.
got the, yeah. But,
Well done.
yeah. What if, so, one other thing to note is, like, we get our updates on Wednesday, right? Wednesday, 8 p.m., whatever. And Japan, it's usually for us, it's 2 p.m., 2 a.m., sorry, for me, PST, when Japan gets their update. And, but I don't know what day it is. It's usually, let me check. It must have got the...
When you say updates, do you mean like events coming out? Because events come out, it's Friday for me, and it would have been Thursday for you when this event's come out.
It's usually been Wednesdays, right? Like, I guess they must have switched this to a Thursday.
This is why my original guess was off by a day, because I expected this to come out yesterday, because for me, for ages, it's been Thursdays, for you Wednesday, and we'd actually had that conversation before. And then,
right.
Yeah, this event's like, hey, you can have this on the Friday. What? But it has still caught up 6 days, because if we were at the same sort of pace without catch-up, this would have come out next Wednesday for you, and it would have come up next Thursday for me. But yeah, it's weird. We're not behind a day for it. We're actually caught up an extra 6 days, if that makes sense.
Oh, nice.
But I don't know why it was like that. Maybe they had some problems with development, or something happened. But yeah, this is not on the usual day it comes out. But that's why I'm suspecting less it's going to be a sort of usual day for this, and more just here's where it's convenient for them to catch up a bit of time.
I could see that. I just... So, one of the things is, like, if it is a... for us it's a Thursday, and for them it's, I don't know, Sunday, then it really doesn't have to be exactly 2 weeks. They could do the 12-day thing, or whatever day thing, just to make it...
Absolutely.
Yeah. I guess we'll have to just wait and see when Japan's next update is, because I always forget, so... I don't know what their update day is to figure out what the, disparity there is between us and them.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think, Japan's half an hour ahead of me, or am I... No, I'm half an hour ahead of Japan. I can't remember. I'm JP. 32, it's 2 here. Yeah, so I'm half an hour ahead of them.
I think I've gotten Jack with all my tickets so far.
I've used the 11 tickets we got for free, and all I got was the A rank unit, and then I bought 10 from the shop, the swap shop, and I got the A rank again.
Well, I bought Tact card, and that didn't give me Jack, so...
Oh, that's right, I got Tact points, I can use those too.
Yeah, but I bought they have the 500 pay gem Tact card. So for me, that was just the 50,000 gold more than anything else, I suppose, because that didn't really give me much.
Yeah, well, the 10 TAC tickets, you've still got, 6.78% chance to get the featured unit, which is still not huge. So I've got enough free points or things I could put in, and with stuff that I had over from last lot when I actually bought that 50 pool. I could do the 500, but I'd rather save the gems for...
Oh, geez, this is taking forever to farm enough medals, too. This is stupid. I hate this because it takes like all night. I have to get, what, 3K just to do my pull on air.
Great Dragon Dap. Oh. I mean, I love Great Dragon, but I've got to be on max, so I would not want any more of him.
Looks like Pickle saying he has 30,000 tact points and got 40 luminary tickets and got 1 Great Dragon. Oof.
So
Yep.
I just read out.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
awful.
My voice is better, though, so I gotta read it myself.
That's true. You do have a bit of... I hate the sound of my voice.
Yeah, we all hate the sound of your voice.
Yeah,
But it's just interesting because it's
Lady Kage's friend really likes my voice.
Lady
I'm not sure
Kage's...
why. She's got bad taste in men, I guess. So one of Lady Kage's friends that she was hanging out with.
Well, yeah, the Australian thing definitely helps.
Oh, it's basically all I've got going for me, I think. That I sound exotic, apparently.
Yeah, isn't that funny? Like, what do Americans sound like to Australians? Do like girls in like because okay, this happens in America. Like, ooh, so you're from England? You know, that's what they'll do. You know, like, oh, you're from Australia, or you're from
My
France?
brother
Oh,
studied in Australia at college for a while, and he got a lot of that where women would stop him and be like, "Oh, I just love your accent. Please keep talking." Or like, be in a shop or something like that, chatting to his friend, and he'd just be like, "What the fuck?"
so an American in Australia, will they get that same experience, or is it not a thing?
No, we don't see them as exotic. We see a lot of American TV and
There's
movies and
nothing
things
that makes like a
so it's
girl
just
perk up like accent-wise in Australia. There's
like,
nothing.
oh my god, you sound American. No, that doesn't work. Those are other accents. I mean, maybe like particular British ones or something, because we can actually tell the difference between them, between Aussie and some of the British ones.
Right.
And various British ones, I should say. I don't know. There's probably some that sound good, but I don't know. It probably depends on the person. But I don't know if we sort of have a stereotype here for like X particular accent is hot.
Okay. That's funny. I guess it's just an American thing. You could put on an accent and get away with murder here, basically. It's funny. Even silly accents, because it's like, usually you think Eastern European or maybe something like an Armenian accent wouldn't sound. It sounds more exotic, but it doesn't sound proper like British English. Like British English sounds fancy, right? Like
Unless you're Cockney, in which case it just sounds idiotic.
well, for us it doesn't. For us it would still sound nice. But yeah, Cockney would sound.
A Cockney accent, really?
Well,
I've
it would
seen-
still sound nice to an American, but you still get the thing where you work your way up the different British and you get to the other stuff as well. Even Essex sounds nice. Just look how many women found Russell Brand's voice attractive compared to the average Brit. So
he sounds so stupid.
he sounds stupid exactly. So, but
yeah.
the thing is, the accent does wonders in America. What I'm trying to say though is like even an accent like Armenian accent, which again doesn't sound prim or proper, will still garner a little bit of interest at the very least. So that's kind of funny because I didn't expect that, because it's like I thought most girls will find like what is it, like Eastern European or those kind of accents like meh. Whereas like if you're the French or the Brits or any of those, they're like, ooh, tell me more. That's literally what they'll do. But yeah, I'm surprised because I've done the Armenian accent a few times. It's worked, which I was like, how? That doesn't fit. That doesn't usually work. Dapper says majority of states have different accents. There's that too. Like if I talk like a Southerner in California or Texan, that might drop a few panties. That might drop a few panties. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, it's a melting pot of intriguing accents. Yeah, I guess. So when do we have to start trying on this reverse tower? I guess it's a base, so you keep not climbing up the tower, you keep descending, I guess. That's the idea. Although this look like a tower, like I'm in a fucking desert.
Right now with a leveling up team which has 2 of the same 5 units you do when it's not going very well.
Yeah, I'm just wondering when I have to start trying, basically. Oh, the stuns. Oh, great.
Yeah, that's what fucked me up, is the stuns and the fact that the cover units get 2 shots each, activate light damage resistance and cover. Valhoop gets 2 shots.
Ooh. Okay, I see it. Oh, that guy died pretty quick.
Yeah, I might just sub in one unit that's immune to stun.
Man.
Yeah, I mean, Dad makes a good point with the majority of states have different accents. I mean, it's the same for England, America, Australia. People all sound different depending on where they're from.
Need to bring the new A unit for full clear. Do those ones cost stamina? Should be battle roads, too. Let's look at the battle roads. Okay, so we have the Majol Road, or whatever her name is. That's weird.
I guess, like Mjolnir.
Mule.
I think so.
But there's no near, it's just Mule. It's funny, because they have like a...
Felt the same sort of way.
They kind of have a blue and a red kind of Oni kind of motif going on here, but the name is Nordic, I guess, for one, and then Hussar, I don't know what Hussar would be. Some sort of Arabic.
When the winged hussars arrive, they're like Sabaton song. The Polish cavalry.
Polish, yeah, there you go. So it's strange, because
It's not something I know a lot about at all.
they're mixing like Japanese lore with Western and making this, so it's kind of confusing.
Agreed.
All right, so it's just the Mule Road, but both of the units are on the road.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. All right. We could definitely rank them up to at least like 7 each, I guess. Oh, and they have hero quests. Ain't that nice?
That's good. A few more gems.
Yeah, what is it, like 340 per each or something? I can't remember. It's 80, 80, 50, 50, 50. You do the math.
Yeah, it was different when I did the, because I got Sandra Elena in that 50 pull, and hers were worth less.
Really?
A bit less, yeah.
Why is that?
They had one less actual battle and just battle free thing instead.
Well, these new units are definitely going to be worth the max rank up, but I'm going to keep them at 7 for now.
Good. I've got one at 8, one at 7, one at 6. The cat's at 6, she's at 8, and Hussar's at 7.
I'll put them both at 8, but I'm just putting them at 7 for now, but I'll take them to 8. It's not going to be an issue. They're definitely both worth 8, and Hussar's definitely the better unit out of the two. I'm not sure how he's moving his sword there, though. So that's interesting. How he's drawing his sword there. There's a moment where he drew his sword, but it's like through what? Straight through his sheath? Like, how did he do that? Because he didn't pull it up at all. I mean, it's next to impossible to pull it out of your back anyway, but that was like next level.
Yeah, I have a friend who's really the sword who was explaining how a lot of the movies when they're pulled out just doesn't make any sense, and that's why they have to cut away and then like switch to a different angle and then try to pull it out the back.
Yeah, or I mean, they could design like something unique that catches it and it slides in.
Yep.
Or some sort of magnetic system as well would work nicely. But I don't know. It's just interesting. See that? Oh, there's even more stuff to climb. Good at. And then you got the luminary stuff. Meh. Those missions are just for, you know, icons and nothing else, really. Labyrinth. Alright, let's descend down the labyrinth that apparently has deserts in it, with full sunlight. On the 5th base floor, you know? Going down. Makes perfect sense. Ugh. This new A unit, this torch one, does it have a rank ability? I feel like it does. Seems like. He did in other places as well. The Magma Blast, it's an A rank spell.
Your voice is now fucked. I don't know what's happened.
I'll be back then. Hold on. I'll be back. I'm assuming he didn't mean on stream. I'm assuming he means on the voice call. It does that every now and then. I'll just crash the app and then go back into it. Better, mate?
Much better. There we go.
So I have a pressing issue that I did request from you as a as an Aussie, and that would be did you try Kellogg's mini wheats yet?
I don't even think that I had a quick Google. I don't know if they exist here or if they're called something different.
Kellogg's mini wheats. They might be called frosted mini wheats as well. That's another version of it.
I'll look at Woolies.
But I didn't know if Bix, Bits, whatever. If they had
Mission Wraps Mini Wheat 8-pack, and that looks like a soft taco thing. What did you say they were otherwise called?
Kellogg's, like a
Frosted
cereal.
Wheats.
Frosted mini wheats. It's probably, just from what I saw of your guys' Wheat Bix, it's probably like the closest thing to it. But
Kellogg's, I'll have a look at all the products they have. Sultana brand, honey pillows. Honey pillows, maybe? Are they honey flavored?
no. Okay,
So
what
keep in mind that it
what-
may be something we don't get here because it
what-
just never was popular.
Well,
Like,
I'm
Kellogg's
assuming if
like
you
the
guys have
old
Wheat Bix, there
flakes.
would be no point, right? It would cut into the Wheat Bix market or whatever. Like, okay, what is Wheat Bix made of? Just wheat, right?
Yep.
It looks like granola bars in cereal, like the shape of it, kind of.
Kellogg's LCMs, extra grain packed together. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have anything that's sort of
You can't
exactly
import
equivalent
things.
so far.
You can't import things like foreign cereals and whatnot into your country.
There are stores that will sell like foreign candy and possibly cereals and things like that. I don't know if that still exists, but there certainly was one back when I used to live in the city when I was growing up.
Because it might be easier for you to source it than me to source Wheat Bix to try to compare the two. But if you try mini wheats and you're like, yeah, this is pretty good, or it's like pretty
I
similar.
also don't know if I'm allowed to eat them or not.
It's not animal products, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, I hadn't looked up what they have. Okay.
It's mini wheats. It's just wheat and sugar. Wheat and
You
sugar.
would be surprised at how much weird shit either has animal products in it or uses animal products in the process of making it. I don't just mean like, uses the same equipment, but say for example there was one brand of juice, and to clear one of their cloudy like apple juice products, so if you got the clear stuff, they used animal products in clearing it. I don't know why. Doesn't seem needed, but obviously it was probably a cheaper option. But it's not the kind of thing that you would ever think about. But it does sometimes happen. Sometimes egg or milk or things are used to purify wines or clear out certain things that stick to them, and they drain that out. So yeah, it sounds idiotic at first bit, but there is a reason for it.
No, I've seen a bit of that before.
So
Especially
that's
with
why
wines.
it's
I've seen it with wine. A lot of wine is not vegan. But usually juices are, surprisingly. It tends to be the wine that isn't.
Yep.
But hey, I guess weird stuff there too. Whatever.
Yep. Anyways, good sir, I've got to head off for lunch.
Alright. I guess I spoke of food and I got you hungry, huh?
No, I was already intending I sort of stayed later because of your beautiful voice.
Hmm.
conversation that.
Alright, man.
Alright,
Take
well,
care.
Thanks for having me on your
Stream.
it's not a podcast, but
Not a
stream, I
podcast, but
guess. Yep.
you turned it into one. Kind of.
Hashtag not a packcast.
Not a packcast. Okay.
Alright, catch you, mate.
Alright, ghost you later. Nice. Looks like Trop is probably still on air. He had a head start on me because I was coming out of my rehearsals. Okay. It's weird that Twitch has a bigger audience. It's annoying streaming on Twitch because you don't get the full format, you know, you don't get the full video size. It's always a screen and a screen. Hate that. Alright. So if we could get this guy to drop, that would be nice. Frolicker. That's the creepiest fucking thing I've heard in a while. Oh, looks like Trop's finally done streaming. Frolicker. Moderate breath damage to all enemies, occasionally binds. That's the same breath that the unit I currently farming has. Let's see. Mirage breath, exactly the same. Sup, Sebastian? How you doing, man? Hey, Jacob, I also, used to eat cereal when I was a kid. But now they're just, most cereal is just packed with sugar. So you're having sugar, carbs, and then you have milk. It was just more sugar. It's pretty bad. I think it's not healthy. It's like having a liquid candy. Like a bowl of candy with, liquids there as well. It's just not. I don't know. You did arena. No, I haven't done my arena matches. I was just streaming the event. I'll make a different stream for arena, just so the thumbnail's different. But yeah, just checking out this new unit. He doesn't seem too good because, the abilities aren't that great. Mirage Breath isn't that great, and Paralysis attack isn't good. It's kind of a meh unit. He's not great. I mean, if they ever give him a bloom, he might be. But as he stands, he's just terrible. Friendship Stones. That's going to be fun. Cheerios are a healthier cereal. There's a bit of full of fiber for a good stomach. I don't know, man. I just feel like they're fortified. So it's like what they did is they took like vitamin powder and they just poured it with the cereal and they're like, here you go. I don't like fortified things versus stuff containing like minerals and vitamins naturally. I'll tell you why. You take, and this is a little TMI, but you take a vitamin pill, right? Just a pill of regular vitamins, and you go to the bathroom, and I kid you not, your pee in the bathroom is like highlighter colored. Highlighter. Like fluorescent almost. And that's just your body excreting the vitamins, because none of it gets absorbed. Because it's not bound, it's not attached to anything. It's just there. Your body doesn't use it if it's just there. It uses it if it's bound to something, usually. So if you have it in foods, like liver has a crap ton of vitamins, but you never have that problem going to the bathroom after eating liver, like where it's a different color. But you will with vitamins, and I feel like cereal, it's the exact same thing. It's not. They just grind in the fiber. I don't know. Not a fan. I'm not a fan, at least. I haven't ate cereal in years. I'll be honest. Well, I'm not going to knock anyone that does. I'm just saying I wouldn't recommend it, at the very least. I'm not going to tell people to go out of their way to get it, because I don't think I'd be recommending people to do a good, healthy thing. The whole food pyramid thing that they taught us growing up, that was a scam. You know? So, meh. Man, I am kind of hungry, though. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, fire. That's gonna be good. Frizz. Frizz weakness is gonna be good. Alright. Oh, Jesus, how many actions are these guys getting? That's a lot of actions. By flipping the food pyramid. Yeah, that's exactly. That's exactly right. That's the funny thing, isn't it? Alright, I wonder how much event currency I'm at for now. Maybe we'll pull more on the Mal Luminary, and then we'll see about the Luminary if we keep farming here. Okay, so I need like 1 or 2 of these, and then I could get my tickets, and then I'll see about the rest. Because I'm only being able to get one of the ticket things, not both. Okay, though. Battle prep. Yeah, we'll leave the battle prep on. Frizz, crack, zap. Those are all good options, I guess. Yeah, we'll just leave you there. We'll leave you there. I think everyone's in a good spot for the most part. That could have been a stun. And that it is. That it is, laddie. We got the stun. We got the fucking stun, mate. Oh, defense. Great. Good. What a cover tank, huh? We just farmed a cover tank. We already have another one. Really wonder what rank this guy is, though. Is it B rank, A rank? You know, stuff like that. So he has cover, defense, double smash. Gum shield. Reduces damage by 50%. Wow. Amazing. Oh, somebody might die here. Oh, I guess somebody did. Wow. Damn. Alright. Guess I can't just farm team for a win. Alright, rather than autoing for the win, let's just pull back other things, do what we need. Pick off the guys as they come. Oh, so you actually have to move in for them to do anything. Well, that's ridiculous. Okay. That's good enough. That's also good enough, so we'll just go with that. Oh, technically, should have just done the ranged attack, then I could have crackle slashed. You will. Oh, nice. That's even better. I'm surprised Pruceless has a shit amount of defense like that. That was terrible. Wow. Oh, I should have stepped back again. No, I shouldn't have. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. Oh, great. Huh. Nice. Decently challenging, in a sense. And I'm done with the Royal Labyrinth. Heh. Nice. Was it easy? I love it how they didn't even bother putting this guy in. They're like, ah, he's not worth it. Floor 15 was a little tricky. Hero physical by 10%. That's pretty good. Hero physical. Physical res. Potency. Oh, hers is way better. Oh, sup. Oh, God. It's AA again. Here to start some shit. Here to start some shit. AA, man. Alright, what is it this time, man? Small fan, sizzling leg. Just sitting back, waiting for the fireworks. Not in this life, man. What fireworks? I guess your husband. Yeah. I guess you must have, something. Don't kill me. Don't kill me, AA. For those of you who don't know, AA has all my secrets, apparently. Will dox me one of these days or something. No, I'm kidding. Don't tell people you're gay. Yeah, I'm sorry, AA. I won't do that again. It's late. It's late. You can't. You come in for a pack stream. It's late. It's 10. We're gonna make some gay jokes. Sundown pack. Exactly. This is what you get. This is what you tuned in for. But yeah, in other news, Kage is gonna go crazy on the game pretty soon. I think the devs and other people just gonna trash on them. I saw his video and he's not happy at all. So it's weird because they're going with the approach. Oh, you know when it's necessary to make changes? When people complain a lot and never. You have to watch it. Yeah, you really should. It's like the approach that Malcolm's. He basically said what they were doing, right, with the devs. He's like, yeah, they care about things. If I keep bringing it to their attention, it's still a problem. They're like, oh, those are the ones that we know are a problem. But the ones that people forget about, meh, we're not gonna deal with those because people don't care. And we could get away with them not caring, essentially, right? Like I'm adding a little, but essentially it's like, yeah, if you don't make a stink, they're not gonna care, which is silly because it's like, when should they fix an issue? When there's an issue, not just when people complain about it. Because people complain about stuff, and like, we want this. Sometimes people don't know what they want. Let's be real. And hastily, they'll make a mistake and try to fix it, blah, 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 and they make things worse. So it's better just to, like, evaluate things logically and be like, yeah, is this an issue? Okay, it is an issue. Because we just saw it was an issue. We should fix it. We shouldn't wait. Because it makes sense, right? I don't know. The approach that the squeaky wheel gets the grease is just stupid. Because you're just training the community to be retards now. That just scream and bitch and cry. Instead of, we could sit down and have a reasonable conversation about these things. But no. Guess it has to come to this, so bring it on. Some of them always did that, I guess. Alright, well, let's head in. I think this should be enough for my next set of 10 tickets. Need cheese with their wine. Ain't that a fact. My jelly's the worst. Read this dialogue is just meh. Never we ever cared about these dialogues, man. Bam. There we go. Hey, I'm hitting a little harder now that I'm max awake. With that last 5%. So, how do you feel about the current state of the game, AA? Seems like, yeah, doesn't it? It's one simple way to describe it. Maybe this time it will. Maybe this time it will. Who knows? Ugh. Seems like they want to suck it dry now. They could. If they knew it was dying anyway, they may as well. But if they didn't, then really screwing things up. They're screwing something good they have going for no reason. What I do want to do, though, is have, like, a discussion on Kage's channel. Have him host an entire, a discussion about this. Brainstorm what is those invisible walls, that the devs aren't telling us that they, are running into, or they're like, this is going to be a problem down the line, right? Sound panel, round panel. Exactly. We'll have a round table discussion and basically go through what we think is the devs' hang-up. Because we can't just be like, okay, there's zero reason they should be doing this. Blah, 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 blah. I'm a victim, right? You'll watch. I don't know. I got to discuss it with Kage, because I think if we have like a round table style discussion, you have to understand with community managers like Malcolm, there's things that he can't say. But if we say it for him and be like, hey, we know this thing is happening, because guess what? We have the leg up on them. We pretty much know what they're doing. We're not stupid. We knew they'd screw us on the 50 unit banner, and they did. So we kind of know, even though we're not involved in the discussions. We know. Like, it doesn't take, you just have half a brain and you could figure it out pretty much. But there's stuff you can't say. So if we say it for him and then give him the solution, rather than just being like, just do it. Just do it. And we're like, we know this is the hang up, and maybe you should consider doing this because we know. So yeah, we could have a discussion. We aren't a bunch of monks. Yeah, some of us maybe, but not all of us, certainly. All right, let me buy my tickets and see if I can't get Mal Luminary, yeah, Anlucia now. Still have a lot more to go before I could get the other tickets, but let's start with these ones first. This is the one I'm interested in. We'll purchase the other one later. State of the Union. Yeah, it'll be a State of the Union address. Yeah, hopefully it would be a bigger roundtable discussion. Hopefully it wouldn't just be me and Kage. Hopefully it could be more people. I would really like that. And we could just make it as an open letter to Malcolm. We'll stream it. We'll talk. We'll discuss. And then forget about it. Something like that. A one-time kind of thing would be nice. Oh, well, that doesn't look like much. Okay. Already looking sad. Major guild. I guess we could. They all seem to be talking now, whereas before they weren't, so we could. It'd be hard to get, like, JM, but if we could get JM, that would be nice. Hey, we got the Mogus. Mogus. Okay. Guess we got Mogus. So you, Kage, Marco, Tuki, whoever. Yeah, I guess. Sure. I wouldn't mind. We still have to pull on the other tickets because the other tickets give us a chance of getting this unit as well. And I'd honestly rather get this unit than the Luminary. Let's see. See if we can't do that, though. 15 more stages and I should be able to do it, maybe less. We'll rank this guy up as well. I think I could take him to 7 is probably reasonable. Yeah, that's pretty reasonable. I could worry about the rest of it later. Yopak, I think I know why the event started on different than we expected. 1 day delay, getting one... Okay, pushing it back a day. Version 2.7. Do we have 2.7? Where's 2.7 going to be? Tomorrow? Did that already happen? I'm not paying attention. What the hell? When did we get 2.7? Cat Boom. Rarely charms. Oh, great. Hey, I got the Bang Force at least. All prior events recently had been catching up to us in exact week increments. We are now on 2.7. Okay, gotcha. So they delayed us for 2.7. Heck, I haven't even done the update in the Google Play Store. Is that where it's going to be? Google Play Store, I'm assuming. Last time we had maintenance, must have been a while ago. No, that must have been a minute ago, mate. Got delayed by a day. Yeah. Must have been a while ago, though. I'll say that. Push them back for a day for other stuff? Okay. I could see that. This is why you didn't get the current event on Wednesday. All for 2.7. Somehow. Yep. Pushed back a day. I wonder if Spike Geist CC is going to be useful on this battle road. Cyber Slime carries this battle road? Oh, does he? Nice. Well, I'm happy I have him ballooned then. Other stuff isn't leveled. Yeah, I could see that. Spite Awaken 4, level 100. He does a bit, but not as much as Cyber Slime. Yeah. Well, yeah, I could see that. I mean, currently my Spike Geist is 4 awake, so he's doing pretty well. 5 awake, sorry. With a point of agility. So he's doing pretty well. Heck, I could give him more stuff and he'd do even better. Give him, probably... This would give him a little bit more potency. I mean, he's already capped on wisdom, so this would just be for the potency. Just wanted to mention that I probably worked out why the day... Okay, gotcha. Alright, man. Love you, man. See ya. Alright. Okay, so there we go. We got the stage set. I definitely think we should move Spite to get those guys. You're probably fine where you are. Electro Stamp. Or she starts with 2 evasion. Nice. They're all one range kind of thing going on here. Let's put you here then, just so you can get a hit off on that guy, and that's about it. Nice. Mueller. Interesting. They're Sanguinies too, right? You don't have rank up materials. For who? For the heroes? Or the cat? Or the new luminary? You have 8 emeralds. Holy shit. You know, I was low on the sapphire ones myself, but then I was farming the Masquerader and Spikegeist, and both of their stages had the sapphire there, so I lucked out. Because I was down to like 700 sapphires, whereas I had like 2,000, 3,000 of the other stuff. 4,000, 5,000, who knows. But, you know, pretty low on sapphires, but then I caught up, so that was really, really nice. Yeah. Now let's see how many tokens we have currently. Not a lot. Really not a lot. 322 is not a lot. We're still pretty behind here. Alright, so we could have you hitting them. Sizzle and the rest of the stuff is here, so that's good. Everything looks nice-ish. I may have to hit auto on one of these battle roads and let it auto for a few minutes while I take a phone call. But that might be in a bit. I don't know when that's going to be, but just be aware I may have to step away here for about 5 or so minutes. But I'll still be here. Like, I won't be gone. It'll just be, like, farming this battle road or something while I step away for that call. Seems like. Because we still have to do our last 10 ticket pulls, so hopefully we still get the Mal Luminary through that. We could get the Luminary as well, higher odds with that, so a little disappointing. Maybe I just throw gems at the Mal Luminary, I don't know. Do you guys want to see me throw gems at Mal Luminary? Throw the gems. Dronic's like, yeah. You guys don't want to see me pull for Maldragora, the World Maker, as they're calling him on Global. Creator God Madisagora. Sup, Hutch? Shit. Well, apart from getting this guy, everything else was Jack. Absolutely just whiffs on everything. I whiffed on everything. I did get, like one S, but it was KSS, and I already have KSS. So, you know what? Just for that, let's go to KSS here. And we'll give him a point of agility. Look at that. He has a whole number there. That's nice. You had your first 10 tickets, had a 5A unit, and didn't get the banner. Yeah. Well, I got the banner A. There's a high probability that most people will end up with the banner A before the event's over. It's just very likely that you will, just because there's so many free tickets for it. Okay, so what do I need to focus on? It was this, the Master Family. Alright, Beast, finally over there. Okay, that's good. Pretty close to the 46 for the next color there. I'm actually closer on this, though, for the next color. So may want to get these guys high enough. I'm already farming a few of the units for it. The low ranks are done, mostly. A lot of the B ranks need work. Surprisingly, the C ranks need work. Surprisingly, the B ranks are doing pretty well. A ranks, there's definitely a few options there to rank up. This guy for sure could be ranked up. You know what I'm out of, though? I'm out of these. I need more of these. Yeah, the inorganic spheres. Oh well. Oh, I'm almost done with the battle road. Holy shit. Well, that's good. Man, these guys carry the battle road. You don't even need everyone complete here. Then I could hit auto. I'll hit auto on the battle road, take my phone call, and then I'll be back. Something like that. Whoosh. Okay, there's some Sizz. I could put you there for the Sizz. Put you here for that zap attack on the top there. Literally, zap is the only thing you could hit with. So that's going to be good for you. That's fine. No, you shouldn't have gone that way, bastard. Okay, whatever. Alright, cool, whatever. Probably want to run, right? This guy's strong enough to hurt me, maybe? Can't really say. Oh, he has brilliance against me. Oh my goodness, brilliant. Oh, wow. Oh, jeez. Alright, so we got a little bit of their abilities going finally. So that should help us with clearing some of this, at the very least. Alright, last road. I actually think we could do it without, you know, much. Smoldering Thrust. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, if we could do it, we could do it, and then I could hit auto, and then I'll be right back. Right back with the pack, guys. Alright, so we're gonna do a different thing, is just actually having the right units in the right spots this time. Not hitting auto. That would be nice. I mean, Alright, so, with that aside, let's just go with it. Mm-hmm. So there's 2 range here. Interesting. I'll just hit that guy, I figure. Maybe a okay target, or I could keep going with the critical arts before hitting somebody. 38, I could get 2 hits in with this. That's not bad. It's not bad by any means. Pretty good. Finish this guy off, and then I could hit somebody else, probably. Okay, so this is Marshall. It's not really doing much. Tension, raises attack, doesn't do anything for Marshall there, really. Could hit this guy, and he's, you know, finished off by the Thunder Stamp, or whatever. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good at all. It's not good at all. It's not at all good. I'll say. Extra move's gonna suck here. For sure. Oof. We'll get the full clear eventually. Oh, we probably stood on the wrong tiles here. Damn it. That's annoying. Whatever. I could just hit auto. Alright, pretty good, I want to say. It's all pretty good. The XP is not bad. See my reward, Smoldering Thrust. Okay, let's battle prep this. I'll hit battle prep, and then I'll hit auto. I'll walk away. That's what I'll do. And I'll be back. Back with the pick. Alright, so we'd actually want to execute probably that guy. I think. Yeah, so you'll finish him off. You'll do something over that way. Won't be a big deal, I assume. Yeah, we won't make a big deal of it. Something like that. Yeah. Pretty good, if I might say so myself. Pretty good. Right, so now I could just go back to the menu. Okay, so I guess he does that. Very interesting. Oh, I didn't electro-stomp this guy. But oh well. Now that's gonna ruin my... Guy's gonna go over there. It's not gonna be efficient. Let's try to figure this out. I'll hit Abandon. I'll rank up, I guess, Electro? I guess. Maybe I'll give a different piece of equipment to this guy as well. That should help. Definitely want to give the good stuff to this guy before everyone else is leveled up. When everyone else is leveled up, then I could switch. So yeah, we'll give him Flail. We'll switch things around afterward. There you go, Flail. Give her the other thing here. We'll give him Agility if it's possible. It is. We'll give him this. We'll give her something else. HP preferably. And yeah, that looks pretty good. Oh, I was supposed to rank up the ability. See how hard I hit, though. That kills. And that doesn't. Just a few more electro stamps and that. I should be good. That seems about right. Then I could worry about the, You're up to 40 tickets, total of 12 A units with no banner A. Oof. I'm sorry, mate. Sounds awful. Too much HP. Let's see if we have the one shot, and then keep working from there. Let's see. 550 versus 540. He's gonna go for the other one because he has enough damage now, I think, for the kill. Yeah, he's definitely gonna go for this because that's better. So hit auto, goes down, and he does that. Perfect, just what we want. We just need a cat to go the other way, probably. Okay, don't want that. That was 26 damage. He has 816. So let's move these around a bit. Okay. So what we're gonna do is that and that, actually. So that's already pretty good. Now that's just what we want to see. And I'm resistant to that attack, so that's all good. Guy's dead. Bird Blade. Hit that Marshall. Kill those guys. Pretty straightforward stuff. I mean, do I have enough for Bird Blade? 40, no. Just barely, but no. He hits Sizz and Crack, and I have what weaknesses? Crack res. What about you? You have weakness. Just wait. She'll just go this way, hopefully. And there we go. Great. I think we found our system. I don't even have to be here for it. We'll just hit auto really quick and see how it goes. Other than that, I should be back in a bit. I'll just take my phone call and I'll be back so we can do our ticket polls. How to do them ticket polls. Alright, so hit next. We'll just auto this. Be back. Be back, guys. Back with pick. Bam. Welcome back to the game. Welcome. Alright, let's turn this off. Sufficient leveling while we needed it, but do better. Definitely do better. In terms of farming the actual stuff. Event tokens, should I say medals? Meh. Ew. Oh, he's dead. Pretty easy battle road. It's just not a quick one. Which is kind of what you want for farming. You want like a 2-action battle road would be amazing. You know, but oh well. Hey, everyone has their secret abilities now. Alright, ignoring that for a minute, we could probably head in for the other stuff. Okay, so they're both at 44. Puts us at what? Mastery rank. Pretty... Oh, we already ranked up on the hero. Nice. So we got with wisdom. How much more till the next one still? We still have a lot of ranks we could eke out. We could probably get the next one, to be honest, if I just pony up in a few places. Yeah, we could get to 24, but that's MP. That would help Jessica. Yeah, that would definitely help Jessica. Not that she needs it, but could help. What else do we have? Inorganic Mastery's close. Undead's close. Slime is me. Whatever slime. Alright, where are we for the actual... Okay, not even there. Okay. Whatever. Cool. Alright, let's go for the events. Go for something. Not this. Definitely not that. Let me actually check the... Yeah, these quests. I didn't even notice I must have had them done. A few of them, at least. Alright, we got that. We got that. Awakenings. Friendship missions. Let's check the friendship missions. Not sure about those. Yeah, the move plus one's gonna be good. Juice, gold. Okay, let's check these out. A few hero fragments and stuff. Gold. Okay, okay. And then when you get to the end, you get a crystal, and then you keep going, you get more stuff. More gold, basically. But yeah, you could get more Mjolnir crystals just by getting to the 32 mark there. 32 is, I don't know how many friendship medals for this one. Okay, I guess 32. I guess you get one per each. So it's a lot different than the last friendship missions, which were way, way harder. I guess they must have learned from the first time around not to make them so difficult. Yeah, that's... Whoa! They're giving that crystal on this guy? What? It's hard to farm this. Yeah, I guess it is, apparently. Well, the bot-on ones required a lot. Remember doing the ones from Dragon Quest, whatever. Those ones took forever. Tell you that. Man, I wish there was a claim all button. Like, it claims all the pages. This is ridiculous. No one likes doing this. It's the same? Okay. So it's harder to farm this one, but it's about the same towards the end. Okay. Get 10 more. Those there. Probably pick that one up in just a second here. Who else picked up the Luminary? Or Mal-Luminary? Luminary, Mal-Luminary, because Blades is awesome. Luke has the Luminary. Oh, Killing Machine for Luke. And the Luminary. Nib got the Luminary. But he doesn't have the Luminary. Oh, Anlucia, the Luminary. Wait, what? Oh, cleared that. Okay. I was confused. I was like, how'd he get it twice? Okay, elements. Oh, what the fuck? Element got what I wanted. He didn't put gems towards it either. He just got lucky. What the heck? Guess everybody but me. These guys all getting lucky. Oh, well. No units in that dungeon. Yeah, I could try that. Okay. Just hit auto. I don't know. Hit friendship level 32 for both her and Husar, or whatever it is. Yeah. I guess. I like that you could alter the terrain like that. Erase stuff. It's pretty cool. I noticed that in a thing before, is the evil spaces erase something. But I didn't wait around to see what would happen if I let those evil spaces disappear afterward. Interesting. Hmm. 535, my lucky number. I don't know. Let's see. I'm reading through the discords. Literally the same stage once again. I wonder if Sebastian's looking for the new mini medals. I think I saw them. Was it from the Blossoming Door stages? And I think that was it. Maybe the story a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. See how many tokens we're at now. 2/3 of the way there. Still need 500 more, roughly. Okay, farm coins in the dungeon where it only drops 1 character friendship coins. That's what you would do? Well, we're gonna try to clear through everything twice. I'm sorry, once at the very least, and then we could see what we'll do from there. But for now, just go through everything. It takes a turn. Wow, you managed to charm him, huh? Not that it mattered, I guess. Let's see, we got 52 medals. At this rate, we'd have to clear 10 of these stages just to buy our tickets. Goodness. Okay, so that was bad placement on my part. But oh well. I don't know why he just randomly crits on my ass. Hmm. I don't know. Do you guys want me to do the gem pulls tonight, or do you want me to pull on Maldragora? Because Maldragora might be a better unit overall. So I don't know. He didn't hit Crackle. Did he just Blizzard Rush? Why? I don't have this off, do I? Why the heck would he... Why? Makes no sense. I guess it must be off, because I don't know why he would use this instead. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Alright, no crit there, so that's good. What I will do is 10 ticket pulls. I still am missing 10 tickets. Hit that. Just pick these up while we can. Some special there. Jeez, how many I am at? I'm at 51,000 free gems, which is what I'd be pulling with. Go to the 45. I wouldn't want to go to the 45, though. But I could. You know, in theory. Well, let's check this guy. What is his deal? Oh, it is off. 20 tickets in the shop. I bought 10 of the 20. I have 10 more. I could get the Luminary tickets. The Mal Luminary tickets won't be there. So there's that. Alright, so she has a lot more HP on this stage. I mean, a lot more. I do think I want some HP at this point. Perhaps. Might be a good possibility of that here. I think I don't want that. I think I want you to have this. A little bit more damage. What about your crack slash is maxed? What about you? You have your shield tackle at 2. We could take that to 4. No harm in that. Yeah, 10. 10 tomes, that's nothing. Okay. And everything else looks good. I think. Probably give you a little bit of damage here. No harm in that for sure. I'd rather have the Frizz hit the other guy just so he doesn't do anything. See, who does he outspeed, though? Doesn't seem like anyone, really, in particular. Okay, that's good. Oh, why'd you move that way? Ugh. Stupid. Just walk through. Bad unit. Bad unit. Want you to walk through. Alright, let's walk you here. Cool. She has some sort of damage reduction on now, doesn't she? Yep. As well as increased to her damage. She's hitting damage dealt up again. Wicked robes. Top of all that. Oh, you're not taking no hits here. You're taking no damage whatsoever. Huh. Ain't that cute. Well, at least you're dead. So that's a good thing here. You're alive, which is unfortunate, but not much to do about that. Yeah, that's nothing. Strange to have Crack/Slash off, though. What a weird thing to have off. When would I have ever done that? Was it killing people too quickly? What was going on with that? It's so weird. It's hilarious. And to think I was using this guy to farm Masquerader, and I could have been using auto hitting the Crack/Slash, but I wasn't. That whole time, and it took so long to farm that guy. Oof, you know? Silly, silly me. Alright, how many are we at? Almost halfway of the halfway of the halfway. Something like that. Let's keep going. I suppose it's the same stage, same stuff. What could we do differently? Probably give you a better... It's not bad, but we could give you even better thing there. Your agility's alright. You all have the damage you need, so there's that. Ice Breath's there. Could probably rank up the fire one. Great ability. I don't know who else has fire stuff that could benefit from that. So we'll just rank him up. Me as well. Shield Tackle's doing alright by the look of it. Not too hard to rank up further. There we go. Looking pretty good. See how fast the damn cat is this time. She might be too fast. If she's too fast, then we can't really do much against him. Mogus. He's 5th. Well, we outspeed him with all the necessary units. So there's that. That and that and that. We'll be alright. As long as we can kill the guy, we're fine. Ooh, now it's damage addiction. just shy of killing him, huh? Well, we're not going to tolerate that abuse. Who do we bring in to finish off this guy? We practically have all the units maxed to what we need. Frizz, shield tackle. I think the only thing lacking is the breath. Probably a little bit. I mean, I could put him to sleep. That would be something to do for sure. And then your abilities are crack, but you don't use them. You just use the fairy light on turn 1. Not turn 1, whatever. Turn 2. So, reasonably, we are doing well with the fire breath. We are also would have been doing well with whoosh, it looks like. Shield tackle was okay. Everything could hit a little harder. That would have been fixing a lot of the problems here. If everything just hit a little harder. Level can factor into that. What else? Don't want to put too much into you just in case if I do go for the Malluminary. Yeah, don't want that to be too much. I need to save those tomes. That's for sure. Yeah, okay. So we got a little bit more damage here. Just so we could keep the levels going on these guys, which we don't really need to do, to be honest, but oh well. Okay. See if that's enough. I'm not sure that it is, but we could definitely check. Okay. Crack type physical potency. What about you? Lower enemies attack by that stage. Your breath potency, which wouldn't be bad actually, because that's what I need to kill the right hand side. Maybe I just raise the breath potency. It's not bad. That would actually help me clear the stage. But we'll see. We'll see if it's if it becomes an issue again. I may have enough damage now. Otherwise, I'll just give HP to the our bro here. Maybe I could bring the zap over to the other side as well. That's another option. Pretty close. Yeah, I'll just bring the zap guy over to the other side. But let's see if he survives. I don't think he will, but let's see if he does. He's charmed. We could definitely hit the lightning shockwave here. Falls asleep. Pretty sucky there. We'll hit you. I feel like that hits harder anyhow. I definitely chose correctly. Oh, we don't have access to our other ability, do we? Oh! Nice. Hey, and we got the Spectre, Scepter, whatever thing. It's only level 6. Oh, jeez. And that's the first jump right there. Maybe that. Okay. Well, we'll take out one and then take out the other. I think that's pretty reasonable. The cat needs to go because of the bang damage he does. Is just stupid. Pretty stupid bang damage. Last one was like 1400 HP. I think we got the kill if we do some stuff here. Some adjustments. Well, I guess not everybody could be in this side. Yeah. I think we could do this. Oh, I just took my own tile, didn't I? Ah, that's pretty shitty. I wish you were a little faster than, what, 390 versus, what is this guy? 424. That's too fast, isn't it? But we're gonna have to slow down the Masquerader. Dude's fast. Dude is actually fast. But that's ruined things for us this turn. Absolutely ruined things. We'll see where the damage is at, though. That'll be interesting. Okay, so we're completely fine there. We just finished him off. Shield tackle her. Pretty good positions. Very light, didn't do anything. Shockwave. Shocking. Okay. Pretty nice taking out just the one side and then the other. I think that's how I'll do it from now on. See where we are with the tickets, though. Once when I get my tickets, I'll do the poll and maybe we'll see about starting another stream for, what was it? For the Arena Chronicles, because we still need to do that. So yeah, probably a few more clears here. Maybe a couple of clears, and then we should be done. I did say I wanted the minus agility back. That was a mistake, changing that out. Uh-huh. Alright, so you're at 390s. You need more agility, that's for sure. Upgrade. We'll give you more agility. We'll give you this node. Pretty simple. There we go. So much better than the other Anne. Everything is just so much better. Oh, they switched it to being Schwarzschild. Okay, well that changes things. Resistant to frizz now. Could be a problem. At the very least he has less HP. So that's good. We should still be able to kill him. Hopefully. Oh, she's already on the offensive. Oh, geez. Well, that's interesting. Oh. Oh. Oh, my. Okay. Well, this has all been very different. Jeez, okay. Guys on the full offensive. What the heck? I probably could attack from that tile. Well, at least I don't need to worry about the bang. There's that. So there's the crack. Just follows. Okay. So, looks like we need to bring the A-team eventually. That's what this looks like. Maybe a few farm units? I can't imagine there being too much of a problem bringing a few. Like a Nocturnus or something would be nice. What's the guy weak to? Bang and Zap? For the Schwarzschild? So maybe just a Zap unit? Do not know. Alright, let's bring a Zap unit. I think it was Zap. Let me double check. Yep. Probably bought on. Does seem to be my go-to Zap. Dragon defense. We don't really need defense, do we? Nope. Well, I could bring other Zap. I could bring you for Zap. That would be good. Enemy defense minus 20% is not a bad ability. I think that's as far as I would go for Zap. Bianca would be another option because she boosts herself at the very least. Yeah, I don't know. Now let's head in. Hopefully we're doing well here. Okay, that would be a good ability. Okay. Let's go in. We'll just let Jade take care of everything. If she can. I don't know if she can, but let's hope she can. Oh, very good. I'm liking where this is heading. Looks like shield tackle's not possible. Really wish he wasn't asleep, but oh well. Reminds me of Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles music. In the background. Very similar to a different song, I think at the, some sort of temple or whatever it was in the game. I had a lot of fun playing that game. It was a good game. Crystal there, potentially. Oh, you just farm the guy's crystals. Straight up. Okay. Seems like we still need this one last stage or whatever, and we should be done. And we have our tickets. You're immune to sleep, I think, right, Jade? Yeah, we'll have you be the target then. It's a mistake what I did last time. That's for sure. They're both resistant to the Frizz Breath, so I may as well do this over the Frizz Breath. I guess a Selflessness or something. So there's more HP. 637 versus 900, but, you know, he probably has more HP in defense, but whatever. Alright, so we'll just hit the Pink Typhoon, finish them off. Or this, because the Pink Typhoon's targeting was being retarded there. That was funny. Last tickets here, and then we'll see if we want to do gem pulls. We'll have a different chance for gem pulls. But yeah. Let's do the tickets. We'll see about gem pulls. Maybe next week or the week after. We'll see. So we should have enough tickets. There we go. Finally. I'll say that the tickets cost way too much in the beginning. Gems, gems, gems. Yeah. You want to... Goodness, man. Gems, gems, gems. Oh, come on. Well, hey, we got that at least. Alright. So, between, I guess, the TAC tickets, because the TAC card is where I got an S rank, which was KSS. And this, I have 2 S units. It's not bad. But, you know, KSS ruined it. By being KSS, hey, what does that give him? I have no idea. Could be Evil Ann instead of Mal Luminary. What awakening is he at now? Still pretty low. Never maxed that guy. I think he was like my lowest S rank initially. Yeah, that guy's always been pretty low. Let me check. Let me check. Where is he in terms of... Okay, so when we look through my general... We got the original general pool, not the newer general pool. We got max, max. We're gonna ignore these others, because again, not original. Maxed. Maxed, maxed, maxed. Not quite. And I had to put a point into that, so technically, that's cheating a little bit. I'm gonna count that. Oh, this guy's maxed. I thought he was at 3 awake. Apparently, he was at 4 and he went to 5. That's interesting. I thought I took him from 3 to 4, but I apparently took him to 5. I don't even remember that. Huh. Because I got his awakening recently. But I thought that was taking him to awakening 4. I'll have to watch the video on that one because it's a little strange. Right, and again, a little bit towards you. You're kind of me. Yeah, he really was my worst S rank from the general pool. I guess. Now he's tied with Clubber and Archdemon. Some of the ones that I actually want. Like, give me a Clubber awakening and I'd be very, very, very happy. I need him at 4 awake specifically. Just for the heavy frizz res. Yeah, don't give me Royal Reptile. That guy's nothing special. Yeah, there we have that. Maybe do I just go in for the polls? I don't know. Let's check out what I got from EKM the other day. Your videos, and we'll check. Was it day 3?
Welcome back to the bad guys. So it still requires. It's gonna be bizarre. Welcome back to the bad guys, and welcome to week 67, day 5 of Arena Heavy.
67. Check back to day 3 because I don't know if that.
So I'm back in. Yeah, I have no time. So we're putting on a 10-minute play festival. Putting on a 10-minute play. All have scripts in our hands, but we're working off the script. Yeah, we're gonna start with Thursday.
You didn't even check the scouts, did you, Pack?
And of course, this is mistakes.
Alright, you didn't check the scouts. Well, that's a little... Okay, let's check day 1. May have been a scout that day, right?
Crash the stream again. That is nuts. Like, yeah, 307. It's not gonna happen.
I know I pulled Dragwar with EKM. But I swear he was not going to max awake. So if I'm crazy. Guess he was. I just don't know. I'm surprised, though.
Was
If you guys know what day that was, let me know, because I don't even know what day that was.
You'll fight his team. Who's gonna fight my team? Y'all should try to fight my team. Mine is very dangerous too, guys. Ain't nobody scared of the.
Okay, let's see.
This is probably running for the week, I think. This is what I was more. That's probably close to what I'm gonna be running this week, I think.
I usually save the ticket towards the end,
Yeah.
but not much of a point to, right?
I'll do a few things here. I'll do this. Try to.
Okay, so here it is.
Hey, he's max awake.
Oh, Max Awake. Okay. I guess so. Man, I'm crazy. Ugh. Man, that's tough. Dronic's over here like, do it. You got her too, or what? What do we get from this shop? Oh. Get 5 crystals and all this. Okay. You only got Luminary? Mogus. It's pretty rough if you look at these odds. The game hasn't made me very lucky with the CGM route, because I could go dragons, but I don't have any dragons really to speak of. So even if I go for CGM, it's not going to be amazing. Whereas with Evil In, I at least have a Max Awakened Zoma. So when he gets bloomed, he'll be pretty powerful. Why does she have to have 2 very good things? Her leadership and the typeless AoE ability. Why'd they have to do that to her? Look at these awakenings, too. She has Wicked Spirit, raises attack, wisdom, move on odd turns for 3 turns. Jeez, man, that's pretty good. Turn 3, she's gonna have 4 movement. When attacked by enemy, heals user's HP. Also pretty good. 3 awakes, very good on her. Action start restores MP. That kind of sucks, but the physical potency, spell potency is pretty good. She gets that at 3 awake as well. Heals the user's HP. Let's take a look at JP's banners here, yeah? They got the... What is it? JP something. All right, let's look through. Do they have banners? Extra shops. They don't list banners. Hmm. What about if I go to the Discord here and I search JP? We go to past events. Okay, so there's the Gildiga event. Where does it have past banner scouts? Because I could look at the events, but I just want to look at the scouts. Like this one was a fixed scout. That one was pretty good. Shoot. Okay. Spring mop fever. Honestly, this should have already been here. Nushi-sama. Hades Nergal. Different than his kind of final form. Muscly kind of dude. I guess in his final form. Yeah, the Golden Week gotcha. Which we don't know if we'll get, right? But it's a good gotcha. You should at least put 1 10-point into it, I guess. The first 10 at the very least. So you either go 1 stamp or you go 10 stamps. Because pretty good. I don't think the Anlucias are in here. No, they wouldn't be, right? It's too new. Yeah, it wouldn't make sense. Alright, what about... Let's head back here. Gosh, this website is stupid, man. Hard pressing on anything without it expanding. Right. No, I just got you to work, man. Stop, stop, stop. Stop loading. Stop. Just stop. Page, you good? Ugh, you're so annoying. Bride campaign. Okay. Happy bride, happy life, something, something, something. Gold week. That's not a lot of banners. Hit red, hit blue. Thing. We've done those. So those are getting skipped because we got them earlier. But then it's like the anniversary thing. Dragon Quest campaign day. See, what do they have as far as banners are concerned? Opening Chrome. Got all this stuff is active currently. Got banners. Banners, banners. Not showing much in that regard. Okay, so other past events. Sono no something. Let's try Japanese to English and try to search up what we're looking at here. Sono hoka no kako ni okonawa rita ibento joho. Ibento. Vocab ibento. Joho is information. I think that's a good one. Past is a good one. We'll save that. Hoka. Hoka no kako. Kako ni okonawa. Alright, let's try to cut. Oh, you piece of shit, you know that? Look, let me just cut. Let me cut that much out. No, let me cut. Goodness, so annoying. Cut. Okay. Other done in the past. Hokano. Other in the past. Which one's past? Data, maybe. Wareta. Kakko ni. Try this thing. This might be the word for past, so let's try that. Nothing's coming up. I mean, it's not like we searched up anything special. $20.20. Yeah, this is some old stuff, my guy. Anyone know where to look at the old banners? Like a page of all the banners. That would be swell. I think I would like that. Let's try the database. Hit Japan. We'll hit events because we can. I suppose second year anniversary had some polls. What's it tied to this? Oh, the gold. Battle Road of revisits. No. Not even showing off the polls that we did. Okay, so these are released. What about just the polls? I just want one site that shows all the polls, but no. They can't ever do that, man. They just never show us the polls. Request extras. Shops. Dailies, passives, buffs, debuffs, skills. Play on PC. Huh. Donation. Let's see who's donating this month. Verxel, Iron Sky, Metazo Aces, Afro Smash, Ghost of Delta, Algorithm, blah blah blah. Fart Smucker, Chase Games. Wide variety of people. Okay. The messages. I don't know, guys. How do we find past events? How do we find the past banners? Like, let me click gotchas. Are there any gotchas to press? Right. Let me type in Shinryu. Gotcha. Super luxury gotcha. Let's click this. The fuck is this? Should I pull? Gotcha Scout. Let's click that. Maybe you'll have past gotchas. Maybe you'll just have the current ones. Who knows? New gotchas. Yeah, it's not showing the old ones, is it? Consecutive free gotcha. They have a free gotcha. One of the things that, what was it? Delta, Ghost of Delta was mentioning. They got and we didn't. Not this one, of course. Maybe a past one. It was just like free tickets. So it wouldn't have cost us anything. But they didn't give it to us. Well, I hope we get this. 809. It's the last update that needs updates. But what do you get on it? So these units, pretty good units. None of the actual Lucia's, Lucia, whatever. Let's see this one though. What about this one? Should be about the same. Should be the paid version. Not paid, like regular gem version of that same free ticket banner. Yeah, and it does look exactly like that. Wait, they have grain arl though. It's about the same. And I don't know what they're going to do for the 48-hour banners. I did take a look at those, but I'll say they've been gone here for a minute. Let's do a poll simulator. Maybe that would fix it. See the gotcha simulator. Which gotcha should we simulate? And we hit the road because it takes forever to fucking load, and then I press another button. Thank you so much. Pricks being pricks. Here's the simulator lists. You cannot simulate inactive. Oh, you can. Okay. So this one has these units, these units, these units. None of the Lucias. None of the Lucias are here. So I'm going to use this as a pull simulator past gotcha. Yeah, so if you want to get the Lucias, this is really the only way. The 48 hours don't have them. The 48 hours don't even have Maldragora or Nurgle, I think. Yeah, they don't. They don't have them at all. I mean, technically, we're going to be getting the 48 hours later, so maybe they'll update them to have them, but I don't know that as a fact. I mean, if they don't, if they gave it to us at the 2-year instead of earlier, and they don't update it, that's a fucking dick move. So, anyway, I'm going to link this probably on the Discord. So, yeah, it's kind of now or never if I want this unit, unless if they update. Unless if they update. Oof. And I do want this unit. I'm not going to lie. I want this unit. Probably I'm going to have to pull on this one too. Well, definitely put 3K into all of them, or 6K into all of them. And then probably 15 on this one, 15 on this one. I'm not sure about Kid Terry. Might have to put 15 more. If I could get him to 3 awake, I'd be very happy for Kid Terry. But that's the highest I'd take Kid Terry's 3 awake. Wouldn't waste gems on it. Probably put 6K on this one. It's not too important. Veronica's nice, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know. The 48 hours usually come close to the anniversaries. So we're gonna see it towards the anniversaries unless if they want to update the units. It's gonna be a while from now. Maybe I go for it. Still have you guys here. I mean, this is like really deep. This is really deep. You're waiting for this moment, Dranik. You're just sitting there. You're waiting for this moment. Oh, God. That's funny. I hate myself. Oh, and why does it make me ask me if I want it twice? Shit. That feels so bad. No. Look what you made me do, man. Oh. I already know I can't get her to the 3 awake, but damn, if I could, that would be amazing. Alright. Here's the gold. And we got our last Boreal Serpent, so that's not bad. Finally have a max awake. Why am I pulling late night, man? With Dranik here, egging me on. I'm gonna go all the way to the 45 and then be disappointed. That's what's gonna happen. Like, all these guys cheering me on, I couldn't even get a rainbow wand. Alright, so let's skip to 3. 1. Alright. Royal Reptile is so troll there. I don't know what happened. Okay, we're back. Oh, shoot. Okay. 2 and 5, and then we'll go to 6. Oh, that one transformed. That's all I need. That's it. I'm done. I'm not pulling. That's it. Yo. I'm taking my win here. And I'm gonna dip out. Like I always do. If I wanna I've been missing this guy. I've absolutely been missing this guy. Alright. Alright, we're done. That's pretty good. How much did I go in for that? Was that 4 multis? 3 multis? I wasn't paying attention. It's pretty good. Let's see, the scouts. Yeah, 3 multis. Not bad. Heck, I mean, I'd go for this guarantee here, but I don't want to spend more gems unless if I have to. So we're gonna go in for, I guess. Oh, is he? I guess he's pretty alright. He's an okay unit. Alright, well, we got her. Shit. Alright, well, we're maxing her, because we just are, because, you know, this is what I've been after for a while now. I've been talking about her. So, yeah. Yes. Yes. All of it. I'm taking all of it. And her character model is amazing. I'm not saying that lightly. I genuinely do like the character model. Let's get a better zoom in on it. Hold on, let's have her on our home screen here. Player info. Daily login tickets will give us another 10 more tickets for both Anlucias. I think it's something closer to 13 more tickets. We got 1 today from login. We're getting 2 more tomorrow. Okay, basically the logins, we have the standard login, which is 3 of each, right? 3 from a login. 3 and 3, which is 6, because 2 units. And we had an additional one, which is 4 and 4 total. So, you know, 14 total or whatever it was. We already got 1 of them. So 13 more login tickets. So it's not 10, it's 13 more to go between both units. I think that's how I read it. Yeah. Let's edit this display. We're going to get rid of the dragons. Reset. And we're just going to put her there and nobody else. There we go. Yeah, we're evil. Nice. And she's tired. Or pretending to be, because she doesn't care. Alright, cool. Not the craziest design ever, but I like it. Well, that's a great way to end the stream, I think. Let's see. Yeah, now the guild probably knows that I have her, so there's that. Anyways. I should be streaming my arena matches soon. I'm going to stop this stream, start another one. Don't go anywhere, guys. I'm right here. I could even show you. I could show you me setting up the next stream. Look, we're setting up the next stream. Okay, it's super late night with the pack here. We got the thumbnails. Gonna keep going here. Cut. We're not gonna save this, but we're gonna keep going. Let's watch me making the thumbnail for my next video. And keeping this stuff as well. Copy, discard. Let's go to this thing. Close your eyes. Avert your gazes. Okay. Here we are. Edit. And like this is just gonna make this as funny as it gets, pretty much. Let's hit brush. Cannot select this layer. Fuck you, can't select this layer. I can do whatever I want. All right, cool. Now we're going to add another text bubble here and just write 5. Like, literally, it's because I'm still late night with the pack, so we got to keep the late night going here. I can't move it. Why can't I move it? That's annoying. Text. Well, it's not letting me add anything now. What the heck? Can I not? Can I not? Let's add another. Okay, we'll put the text on this one because it wasn't working. What the heck? Why is it being funny? All right, let's just go back because it's being stupid. Being back to my gallery. That's what you get for being dumb. Please stop giving me the ads. Otherwise, if you give me more ads, I will hack the free version of this. I swear to God. Don't give me ads. All right, cool. Good enough for me. All right, guys. Well, this has been the pack. And if you want to join the pack with the pack, go ahead and subscribe down below and wait a few minutes because I'm going to be around here in the corner just to do my matches. And subscribe down below. If you like this video, then like this video. If something to say, write down in the comments down below. If you want to support the content on this channel, go ahead and share. Stick around. If you want to see more content from this channel, hit that bell icon for notifications, guys, and stick around. This ain't Twitch. Join Kage's gaming Discord server and all the best underground DQT conversations, and join my server for all the best DQT guides. Anyways, guys, it's been the pack. Signing out. Be back. Peace.